Yeah, it's gonna be a special night. Finally, some time alone. Mom's got the kids.
Introducing Campbell's Select, a line of sophisticated soups like chicken and pasta with roasted garlic or tomato garden. For those special evenings when it's just the two of you.
Have a good trip.
You and a bowl of Campbell's Select.
We have to do this more often.
Want something special made just for you? We have a soup for that. Introducing Campbell's Select.
Don't touch! No. Hold it! My family touches everything, so to fight bacteria, I switched from Lysol to something new.
New Clorox Disinfecting Spray. A breakthrough in fighting bacteria. Watch. Lysol's protection fades as the surface is touched, but Clorox keeps killing 99.9% of bacteria around the clock up to 24 hours. New Clorox Disinfecting Spray. The only one that kills 99.9% of bacteria for 24 hours.
Which way, Rex? Right, I mean left! Look out! Haha, we're here!
Hurry to McDonald's to get your Disney and Pixar Toy Story 2 candy dispensers. Collect all 6. Where? Did somebody say McDonald's?
Every shoe, in every store, every boot and bag galore. Take $3 off. This sale's for you. $3 off each bag and shoe. Get all you want, it's understood. The holidays sure do feel good. Pay less. Deep in the soul of every man rides a legend. And at any given moment, he can set it free. Stetson, cologne for men. The attraction is legendary. Buying a car will never be the same. Because now you can check out any car you want. And see how it stacks up to the competition whenever it's convenient for you. With our website, even when the showroom is closed, we're still open. gmbypower.com.
Your website's going to be set up like an MMDS gigabyte with a rotating geostationary satellite. We feel that both you and your customer will appreciate binary riddles that users love. You know, that's part of the fun. Then wait till you guys see this. The technology will be obsolete by the time we leave here today, but that's okay because we'll come back.
Who designs your website is up to you. Hooking it up and delivering the goods, leave that up to us.
Of course, you ship everything FedEx.
FedEx. Be absolutely sure.
In the next 2 Thursdays, the Frasier event, 6 years in the making.
I overheard something I wasn't supposed to hear.
2 episodes you can't miss.
It's Dr. Green. I overheard him say he's in love with me.
Daphne discovers the truth.
Look, I kept my mouth shut for 6 years.
6 years?
Frasier, NBC Thursday.
Thursday? Who ever heard of a coffin for a coffee table?
What's the big deal? Just a big empty box.
And all you Stark Raving Mad, NBC Thursday.
This time of year seems like you just can't win. The shopping, the traffic, the weather. It's like this endless game. Good thing there's the Chevy Make Your Money Count year-end event because everyone wins. You can get huge cash back or low APR financing or great smart lease offers on these great Chevrolets. The cars and trucks you can depend on. So, don't roll the dice this holiday season. Get to the Chevy Make Your Money Count year-end event. It's your turn to win.
Don't you know that this stuff is filled with backwards messages? Eat pizza, stuffed crust pizza backwards. Crash is the man. Worship Crash.
What?
Party of Crash is up.
Dude, don't you have locks in this house?
Crash is back at Pizza Hut. Now, when you buy a large stuffed crust pizza for $9.99, you get one of 2 free PlayStation demo discs with cool games and a chance to win $500,000.
Backwards talking am I now?
Stuffed crust, another one of the best pizzas under one roof.
The look. Look who? JCPenney. Give the look.
Which bag seals tighter, Glad or this Ziploc slider bag?
My Ziploc slider is dripping. Wait a minute.
My Glad is double lock.
The double lock green seal, only Glad has it.
Can I borrow a cup of water?
Don't get mad, get Glad.
Hair colored this great after 33 days? It's new Superior Preference from L'Oreal. Now my color won't fade out. The breakthrough weekly conditioning treatment right in the box. For soft, shiny, superior color. New Superior Preference from L'Oreal Paris. I'm worth it.
Everyone's mouth is different. That's why there's new Aquafresh Flex Tip. It's the one with an extra yellow tip that adapts and helps clean hard-to-get-to places ordinary brushes may miss. And it's gentle on gums. New Aquafresh Flex Tip. The tip adapts for a custom clean.
Nobody's perfect.
Perfect.
I'm no superhero.
He's so strong.
I can't dance.
You don't have to be perfect to be preferred. Preferred stock cologne. He can't dance at all.
Professor, tell us about your discovery. Absolutely. You can get all your long-distance calls for under $1.
How is that possible?
Just dial 1010-220. It's only 99 cents for all calls up to 20 minutes and just 9 cents a minute after that.
When do you get these rates?
Every hour of every day.
And no monthly fees.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, no monthly fees.
I told you they'd love it.
Dial 1010-220. Daylight will return in a moment on NBC.
There's a change in the weather, change in the sea. From now on, there'll be a change in me.
It's the TJ Maxx Under $20 gift event. Hurry into TJ's and discover hundreds of the season's best gift ideas. All the gifts you need for everyone on your list. And they're all at the Under $20 gift event, going on now at TJ Maxx.
There'll be some changes made
Fashion.
today.
Some people get it, some get it for less. TJ Maxx.
We will be landing in Las Vegas shortly.
Whoever said it isn't whether you win or lose wasn't playing for money. When you're ready, we'll be here. Paris. Your biggest nights happen here.
Once in a while, a car comes along that's really worth pursuing. A car with features like an automatic transmission, alloy wheels, ABS, a security system, and more, all offered at a price that has proven to be very elusive. Of course, you have to see such a car. To not would be criminal. The Special Edition Accord from Honda. Now lease a Special Edition Accord for $239 a month for 36 months.
For friendly advice and great savings on your DirecTV system, stop by Circuit City today. When you get a DirecTV system and subscribe to Total Choice Programming, you'll get 2 free months of 32 premium movie channels and 25 specialty sports networks, a value of over $100. Plus, get a free self-install kit, a $50 value, or professional installation for only $99 with your DirecTV system. Save on DirecTV today at Circuit City.
You're watching the station proud to be working for you.
At kbkids.com, you'll get toys you can't find anywhere else. Like the new Talk Together Teletubbies. They talk together, play together, even sing together. And at kbkids.com, you'll love how easy it is to find Talk Together Teletubbies. Almost as much as kids love talking with them.
Quiet, you two.
The new Talk Together Teletubbies, only at kbkids.com. We get toys. Now you get free shipping.
Live the adventure. Live the romance. Live the life. Aspen Cologne for men. And now Aspen Sensation for women.
Another free movie ticket. Cool.
Hey kid, that was my idea. So remember me when you vote for the NBA All-Stars.
$10. Not bad.
Hey kid, you won that because of me. So I'd appreciate a vote for Tim Duncan.
Bright NBA All-Star Payoff. You could win free money and movie tickets. So no matter what anyone says, vote however you want.
All right. Hey kid. Man. Don't you guys have games to play?
Just past the rectory and up some cold gray stairs is the best place on earth to buy electronics, videos, books, even your favorite country music. It's Sister Maria's room. Because Sister Maria has two very important things. Access to Amazon.com, the best site for finding whatever you have a passion for, and Visa, the online currency. A great way to buy Hank Williams' 40 greatest hits, and of course, something to play it on. Visa is everywhere you want to be.
I'm freezing. Try thinking about something hot.
Wendy's spicy chicken sandwich is seasoned with a blend of pepper and spices, so you'll feel warm all over.
Come on, man. Tell me what you're thinking about. You mind if I open the window?
When you're hot, you're hot.
Do you need a new car? Do you need to see the ocean? Is watching a sunset absolutely necessary? Introducing the all-new, redesigned Avalon, the most spacious, most luxurious sedan we've ever created. Do you need a new car?
Must-see TV Tuesday. Enjoy hand-selected episodes of Just Shoot Me, Third Rock, and Will and Grace.
Does this go with this? Does no go with way?
And this week, we've also thrown in a special Tuesday Frasier.
When was the last time you found yourself staring at a bridesmaid instead of the bride?
That would have been my wedding to Lilith.
Just Shoot Me, Third Rock, Will and Grace, and a special Frasier. NBC Tuesday, then.
Dateline Tuesday. The flames, their victim, the smoldering questions. Firefighters said they did all they could, but did they? An all-new Dateline Tuesday.
NBC Wednesday begins with a smash, boom, bang. Another crash test, this time large cars. An all-new Dateline. Then, The West Wing, hailed by the viewers for quality television and by a critics poll as the best drama of the season. This is what we do. And on Law & Order, a co-ed killing exposes a campus secret.
She was 9 weeks pregnant. Were you teaching her something besides algebra?
An all-new Dateline, The West Wing, and Law & Order, NBC Wednesday.
Can I stay in my car?
They have visions that can't be explained.
We've seen something that frightens you.
Powers that can't be controlled.
You have a gift.
I don't want it.
And a destiny
You're not the only one. There are others like you.
that cannot be escaped.
Where am I?
You're on the other side. The producers of the X-Files ask you to trust your senses. Just let go and fall. The Others, February on NBC.
You might have heard a lot about Xenical. There's a unique weapon in the Battle of the Bulge. It's called Xenical.
Our top story, Xenical. Is it everything you've hoped for?
Want to know the facts? Xenical is a prescription fat blocker, not an appetite suppressant, which means it blocks about 1/3 of the fat in the food you eat from ever being digested. No, you can eat whatever you want, and you may never look like a supermodel, but with Xenical and a reduced calorie diet, you can lose weight. And that's a fact. So if you're at least 30 pounds overweight, depending on height, ask your doctor for more information.
Since Xenical blocks about 1/3 of the fat in the food you eat, you may experience gas with oily discharge, increased bowel movements, an urgent need to have them, and an inability to control them, particularly after meals containing more fat than recommended. Xenical shouldn't be taken if you are pregnant, nursing, have food absorption problems, reduced bile flow, or taking cyclosporin. Xenical reduces the absorption of some vitamins. Therefore, a daily multivitamin is recommended.
Discover well-being in the Healing Garden, where soothing lavender therapies help relaxation grow. The Healing Garden. Holistic fragrances for the mind, body, and spirit.
Make someone happy.
Once every 1,000 years, a Christmas like this one comes along.
Make just one heart the heart to sing.
So surprise her with diamonds from K Jewelers. Every K diamond is hand-selected for extraordinary color and clarity. Like K's diamond ring, pendant, and bracelet in a rosewood finished box, just $4.99. With diamonds from K Jewelers, you will make her very happy.
We'll be happy too.
Which way, Rex? Right? I mean left! Look out! Ha-ha! We're here!
Hurry to McDonald's to get your Disney and Pixar Toy Story 2 candy dispensers. Collect all 6. Where? Did somebody say McDonald's?
Most popular toy for toddlers, $26 online. Most popular stuffed animal for toddlers, $35 online. Most popular picture book for toddlers, $12 online. Watching her play with the cardboard box instead, priceless. There are some things money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard. Go to holiday99.com for MasterCard discounts at barnesandnoble.com and more.
Daylight will return in a moment on NBC.
Somewhere beyond the sea, she's there watching for me.
Discover two wonderfully different fragrances from Estee Lauder, both dazzling. Now, choose a brilliant new collection. 2 spray perfumes, a body lotion, plus a sleek evening clutch in dazzling silver or dazzling gold. Just $60 per set. Now, only at Macy's.
New, bold, different. Seneca cranberry juice drinks. Packed with flavor. Fortified with calcium. Whatever a long day takes out of you, Seneca will put it back. New Seneca cranberry drinks with calcium. Be refreshed. Get recharged.
This time of year seems like you just can't win. The shopping, the traffic, the weather. It's like this endless game. Good thing there's a Chevy Make Your Money Count year-end event because everyone wins. You can get huge cash back or low APR financing or great smart lease offers on these great Chevrolets. The cars and trucks you can depend on. So, don't roll the dice this holiday season. Get to the Chevy Make Your Money Count year-end event. It's your turn to win.
Watch Kent, Kathy, Christopher, and Paul working for you now at 5 a.m.
Nobody in America sells more office products to more businesses than Office Depot.
You can shop our store. Or you can shop our catalog.
You can shop online.
Taking care of business. It's all mine. Taking care of business and working overtime. Work out.
Office Depot, taking care of business.
Ho, ho, ho! Look out! It's the Colonel Dude bearing gifts.
The Colonel's got some holiday presents for you. 10 pieces of KFC original recipe for just $8.99, plus a coupon to try the new original recipe sandwich free.
What is my dream? To be somebody that's remembered for doing something good in this country.
Teaching children is one of the most important things. I would want my kids to be kind to others.
You gotta treat people with the same amount of respect that they treat you with.
There's one thing that everyone on this earth is meant to do. I'm just scared I'm never gonna find that out.
I want to prosper.
I want to be able to help people.
I would say life is beautiful.
Want Santa's secret for coming up with great gift ideas year after year? It's Santa's pegboard sale at Ace.
I'm the Firestorm cordless drill. I've got a 2-speed gearbox for higher torque, so I pack a bigger punch. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. I'm the Firestorm cordless drill. I am built by Black & Decker.
Is your dandruff sending the wrong signals? Get Selsun Power. Doctors recommend Selsun Blue. So don't send the wrong signals. Get Selsun Power.
Well, it rained.
State of emergency has washed away roads.
For 3 straight days it rained.
Series of storms coming. Then the levee broke.
4-foot wave washed through town, tore everything up.
A whole lot of people lost everything.
Everything they had.
Another problem was we had all this water.
But you couldn't drink a drop of it.
That's when the truck from Miller rolled up.
I see it and I'm thinking beer.
Beer?
Beer? But it was water.
They stopped bottling beer.
They stopped bottling beer and bottled water for us instead.
Miller, part of the Philip Morris family of companies, donated thousands of gallons of drinking water to disaster victims last year. For decades, Philip Morris has assisted communities in distress all around the world.
Actually, I could have used a beer right then. But that's another story.
Working to make a difference. The people of Philip Morris.
An all-new Dateline Monday. A woman is dying, and a doctor is faced with a critical choice. Should he break the rules to save her, or does he let her die? Dateline Monday.
Well, all my life I've gotten weird flashes.
Marion Kitt has a secret.
Like something you see out of the corner of your eye.
A power to see.
But you turn around and it's not there.
To the other side. But she's not alone.
You have a gift.
Have you always felt different?
6 strangers with a gift.
We'll help her.
She needs us. We're the only ones who can see her through.
The others, coming to NBC February.
Oh, it's awful cold.
Poor baby. He'll be up all night.
Coffee.
Sneezing. No way, he'll be up with the chicken.
No cold hands in the morning.
Sorry, girls, but he's getting NyQuil.
You need relief.
So I can rest.
And when he wakes up, he'll be ready to go.
Good morning, ladies.
NyQuil, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever, so you can rest and have a good morning medicine.
Ooh. The look? A shower of marquee diamonds set in 14-karat gold. Now 50% off. The holiday jewelry sale at JCPenney.
Ho, ho, ho! Look out! It's the Colonel Dude bearing gifts!
The Colonel's got some holiday presents for you. 10 pieces of KFC original recipe for just $8.99. Plus a coupon to try the new original recipe sandwich free.
This old mop makes me shake. That old vacuum makes me ache. This old rag drags me down.
This box rocks. The radical new Swiffer Sweeper. So simple to assemble.
And it's built to last.
Swiffer now gliding, sweeping and a gliding. Here comes Swiffer Sweeper.
Swiffer cloths use electrostatic action to attract and trap hair, crumbs, and common allergens. When you're done, just toss the cloth.
Here comes Swiffer Sweeper.
When Swiffer's the one, consider it done in the household cleaners aisle.
Daylight will return in a moment on NBC.
Tonight at 11, it's do or die tonight for the Mars Solar Explorer. JPL scientists trying right now to contact the Air and Space Probe. Also, a huge fire today in a factory in Carson. We've got that story. Plus, they call it the Jesus coin, one of the rarest finds ever. And a big premiere in L.A. tonight, Kirk Douglas, starring in Diamonds. That and a whole lot more coming up on the Channel 4 News at 11.
This is it, the place for all your holiday shopping, and the time to get it all on sale. In fact, you'll find a gift on sale every time you turn around. It's the sale made for gift giving. Mervyn's California entire stock sale, now through Saturday.
Today I invited myself to help open gifts from the Pets.com Gift Center. What is it? I can't wait. What is it, Iguana? Hey, Max, you're gonna give me a concussion. Uh-oh, mistletoe. Who wants to kiss a puppet? Be patient, I'll get you the music. Okay, we'll just take 2 pieces of turkey over here, thanks a lot. How could they do this to socks? The horror. This is the holidays, we should be sharing. Give it to me. Pets.com, because pets can't drive. Now, 25% off everything in the gift center.
At Albertsons, we know how important it is for a family to find low prices and quality products. That's why we have our terrific Bonus Buy program. Hundreds of items throughout the store at greatly reduced Bonus Buy prices. Savings in addition to our everyday low prices. No card needed. Just look at the bottom of your receipt to see how much you saved. Albertsons Bonus Buy program. It's just one more product of our happy marriage. Albertsons, great service and low prices together like never before.
New Sonata from Hyundai with the freedom of America's best warranty.
Hey, buddy, give us a smile. Save-On's 1-hour photo service costs just $6.99.
The Queens of Craft are at it again. The rivalry continues when Martha Stewart hits Rosie's Craft Corner. Next, all new Rosie.
Watch Rosie, NBC4, Monday.
In the battle to prevent the gum disease gingivitis, floss goes a long way. Because floss removes plaque between teeth. But for many, that might not be enough. To kill the germs brushing and flossing may miss, use Listerine. Listerine is the one brand, the only brand, clinically proven to flow into the tiny spaces between teeth. To kill germs and help prevent the gum disease gingivitis. Stand up to gum disease. Get in here and fight. With Listerine, don't let a good mouth go bad.
Introducing a new men's fragrance, Adidas Moves. Adidas Moves, a new fragrance for all the ways you play.
It's a different kind of skin. The delicate skin around the eye. L'Oreal's Revitalift Eye smooths with double the Pro-Retinol A. Firms, too. You're just 6 hours away from more beautiful eyes. L'Oreal's Revitalift Eye, because I'm worth it.
Of all the things you want to do someday, only one is complete and absolute fun. A Carnival Cruise Vacation. Book now for special offers. Call 1-800-CARNIVAL or any travel agent today.
This is my husband, Mark. We're going to have 3 beautiful children and live happily ever after in Paris. Someday. But for now, I'm on the pill. Or the tricycline. Taken correctly, it's over 99% effective, so we don't have to worry about getting pregnant just yet. And orthotricycline actually helps my skin look better, too. How many pills can you say that about? Just one. Orthotricycline. It's clinically proven to help clear up moderate acne and helps my skin look better.
The pill does not protect against HIV or sexually transmitted diseases. Serious risks include blood clot, stroke, and heart attack. Cigarette smoking increases these risks, especially if you're a smoker over 35. Women who use the pill are urged not to smoke. Women who have blood clots, certain cancers, a history of heart attack or stroke, and those who could be pregnant should not use the pill. For more information, talk to your healthcare provider.
Look, if you want to take the pill, why not take the only one that helps your skin look better? Orthotricycline.
When it's really cold outside and you get that craving for something really hot, remember Wendy's Spicy Chicken Sandwich. It's seasoned with Dave's own blend of pepper and spices.
And they make nifty hand warmers.
My motto is, the customer is always right. The problem was, pack smokes. Kids would try to buy cigarettes. You got an ID for those smokes?
Oh, come on.
It's illegal for me to sell them to anyone under 18. But since this Week Hard program started, there's no argument. I just point to the sign.
We're committed to keeping cigarettes out of kids' hands. That's why Philip Morris is a major sponsor of the We Card program.
I'm not alone when I say no, and that's a big help.
Working to make a difference. The people of Philip Morris.
Monday. They wanted to be supermodels.
Naughty girl.
They ended up dead. An evil side to a glamorous business.
From Nina Laszlo, drug dealer to the stars.
To them, it's like vitamins. Where are the parents? Where are the managers?
Phoebe Newworth guest stars. Law & Order Special Victims Unit, Monday on NBC.
Thursday, America's #1 comedy Friends heads up the night. Not what we meant. And last week, Jesse was ready to become Diego's fiancé. Till his old one showed up.
I walked out on our wedding day.
You were engaged?
So briefly.
So how could Jesse compete? That's a start. All new Jesse after Friends, NBC Thursday.
In the next 2 Thursdays, the Frasier event, 6 years in the making.
I overheard something I wasn't supposed to hear.
2 episodes you can't miss.
It's Dr. Green. I overheard him say he's in love with me.
Daphne discovers the truth.
Look, I kept my mouth shut for 6 years.
6 years?
Frasier, NBC Thursday.
But hear me.
Hear me.
Hear me out. We're not all that different.
We can end prejudice if we talk to each other.
Paul, tell us what you would do.
Together we can build one America.
I really love staying at home with the kids while they're still his age. Yeah, well, they're great, but I miss working so much.
This holiday season, find and buy the stuff you need on Snap.com. Any product, any store, anytime. Snap Shopping. Shop at Snap and purchase gifts such as domestic and imported wines from evineyard.com.
At any given second, in here, it's always Friday.
Boom, 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 boom.
Right this second, Friday's famous Jack Grill entrees are getting something new. Your favorite cuts of meat with golden shrimp.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
We don't brush with toothpaste anymore.
Toothpaste? Forget about it.
What we need is a whole mouth paste.
Triple Protection Aquafresh does it all. It's 3 toothpastes in 1.
Now we brush with Aquafresh.
It's the whole mouth paste.
Can the hair you have become the hair you love? Clearly, with Pantene Daily Clarifying Shampoo, Daily Strengthening Complex.
Clear solutions for ultimate shine, ultimate strength. Clean up the buildup. Refresh it. Come back stronger. Restore it. Pantene can take the hair you have and turn it into the hair you love. Clearly. Daily clarifying shampoo, daily strengthening complex. Love your hair.
When I was 10, our German Shepherd ate snail bait. When I found him, his heart wasn't beating. I held him in my arms. I could feel his life leaving him, and I willed him back. I gave him my strength.
And he lived.
The Others, coming NBC February.
Okay, you remember that joke that you told the other day?
Oh, yeah. It was about the guy with the different skin color.
No, it wasn't about the guy with the weird religion.
Oh, no. Wait, it was about those two guys.
Whatever it was. The thing is, your kids overheard that joke.
Yeah, and the real bummer is, chances are pretty good your kids will have a prejudice against people different from them.
This wouldn't be fun.
At all.
Must-see TV Tuesday. Enjoy hand-selected episodes of Just Shoot Me, Third Rock, and Will and Grace.
Does this go with this? Does no go with way?
And this week, we've also thrown in a special Tuesday Frasier.
Oh, when's the last time you found yourself staring at a bridesmaid instead of the bride?
That would have been my wedding to Lilith.
Just Shoot Me, Third Rock, Will and Grace, and a special Frasier. NBC Tuesday. Then,
Dateline Tuesday. The flames, their victim, the smoldering questions. Firefighters said they did all they could, but did they? An all-new Dateline Tuesday.
This week on The Tonight Show, Jay welcomes scheduled guests Donald Trump, Michael Caine, Hank Azaria, Kate Blanchett, Bob Costas, plus the music of Christina Aguilera, Jewel, and Celine Dion. Your local news is next.
And coming up, a murder mystery. The bodies of 5 women found in a home. Also, one of the rarest coins ever. We'll show you the Jesus coin. And a big premiere in Westwood tonight. The news is next.
There's a change in the weather, change in the sea. From now on, there'll be a change in me.
It's the TJ Maxx Under $20 gift event. Hurry into TJ's and discover hundreds of the season's best gift ideas. All the gifts you need for everyone on your list. And they're all at the Under $20 gift event, going on now at TJ Maxx.
There'll be some changes made.
Fashion.
Today.
Some people get it, some get it for less. TJ Maxx.
You're watching the Southland's #1 late news, the Channel 4 News at 11.
This is what was supposed to happen, a landing on Mars, but word just came down moments ago, another night, and only the sound of silence from the Mars polar lander. Good evening, everyone. It's 11 o'clock. I'm Diane Diaz.
And I'm Ted Chen. It has been a night of growing anxiety and tension and now disappointment at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory. Another window of opportunity to hear from the spacecraft missing on Mars, but still no success. Our Conan Nolan is live at JPL in Pasadena. He has a late development on efforts to contact the polar lander. Conan.
That's right, Ted. Now keep in mind that in order for the lander to talk to controllers here at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, it actually has to see Earth. Earth has to be over the horizon of the south pole of Mars. That has been the case for the past 50 minutes. It will remain the case for the next 10 minutes. But still, so far, more silence.
39301.001.
That's correct.
Tonight, at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory and project partner UCLA, the wait continues as flight engineers dig deep into their contingency playbook in the effort to make contact with their spaceship 157 million miles away.
We're looking on the SSI for any kind of signal.
Earlier, controllers had hoped that the Mars polar lander and the pair of smaller microprobes known as Deep Space 2 may have made radio contact with a separate NASA satellite that's been orbiting the red planet for several years. But when controllers downloaded the Mars Global Surveyor, all they found was data from the surveyor's own instruments, nothing from the surface. Up until today, flight controllers had been attempting to communicate through the lander's primary antenna, seen on this model. Data is sent at a high rate of speed, but can be difficult to line up with Earth.
It's approximately the equivalent of looking through a paper towel tube at the sky.
Today, engineers use the backup antenna, which sends information in all directions, but at a slower rate. Still nothing. As controllers approach the third day of silence, theories are evolving. Perhaps the polar region was so cold, temperatures interfered with the electronics. Or did the craft perish in its final descent?
Landing on Mars is very hard. You know, it doesn't take much to have a problem.
Whatever the problem, tonight it remains unsolved, with time running out on this unsettlingly quiet mission of discovery. Once again, we have about 8 minutes left in this window. If they don't hear anything, they'll try again tomorrow. But keep in mind, if they don't hear something within the next 24 to 48 hours, this mission could at least be unofficially declared dead. Conan Nolan reporting live from the Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena. Back to you.
Still keeping our fingers crossed for them. Thanks, Conan. A gruesome murder mystery underway right now in Baltimore, where police have found 5 women, all of them shot to death. Witnesses heard several gunshots at this Baltimore home. Inside, police found the bodies of those 5 women. All died of multiple gunshot wounds. A car seen leaving the house was later spotted at a McDonald's, where an off-duty officer broke up an attempted carjacking. The suspect fired at the officer and escaped, but police now have a good ID on that car. And back here in South Los Angeles tonight, police shot and wounded a suspect who allegedly pointed a gun at them. This happened about 3 hours ago. Officers spotted a man with a gun. When they approached him, he allegedly pointed the gun at them. One officer fired first, hitting the man in the arm. No officers were injured.
A teenage girl is in critical condition tonight after another girl stabbed her during a fight. It happened late last night in a Highland Park neighborhood. Police say the 14-year-old victim was stabbed several times. The suspect who was arrested is only 13. The victim still critical tonight at County USC Medical Center.
Tonight, investigators are still looking for the cause of a 2-alarm fire at a warehouse in Carson. The fire broke out in a storage yard next to the building full of plastics products. Stacks of wood pallets fed that blaze, but firefighters kept it from spreading to the building itself. They had the fire out in about an hour using special fire retardant foam. No one was hurt. Meantime, in Massachusetts, firefighters paused to honor a fallen colleague, one of 6 firefighters who died Friday night inside of a burning warehouse. 2 of the firefighters apparently became lost inside of the building. 4 others died trying to find them. Recovery teams with dogs are looking for the bodies of the other victims. Investigators believe that fire was arson.
And tonight we're getting our first pictures in from that deadly stampede at an Austrian ski resort. It happened yesterday during a snowboarding event at Innsbruck. 5 women died, all of them trampled, when several people in the large crowd slipped down an icy slope and into a fence that collapsed. About 40 others were injured, some of them critically. Innsbruck's mayor says alcohol played a role in the disaster. Many of the mostly younger spectators were drinking.
Said 18 suspected cult members with ties to the United States were expelled today from Greece. Authorities believe they may have been planning a mass suicide at the start of the new millennium. The 18 were put on a plane to New York. They are part of a group called Concerned Christians, who suddenly left Denver for Israel last year, their leader saying he would die in Jerusalem and be resurrected. Israel also expelled them. Members of that group deny any wrongdoing.
Diane, for many movie fans, he will always be the real James Bond. And tonight, he was honored at the White House.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sean Connery.
President Clinton welcomed the winners of this year's Kennedy Center honors before tonight's ceremonies. Besides Sean Connery, others honored for achievement in the arts were Stevie Wonder, actor Jason Robards, choreographer Judith Jamison, and comedian Victor Borga. The award ceremony will be televised on tape on December 29th.
Congratulations to them. A big movie premiere tonight for a star we've seen in so many wonderful movies. Take a look. There he is, the one and only Kirk Douglas, arriving in Westwood tonight for the premiere of Diamond. This is the first role for Douglas since he suffered a stroke. Also at the premiere, co-stars Jenny McCarthy and Mariah O'Brien. Diamonds is opening in L.A. and New York on December 10th.
Looks like Toy Story 2 isn't playing around very much. The talking toy movie ruled the weekend box office for the 2nd week in a row. The Hollywood Reporter puts Toy Story 2 in first place with an estimated $28 million. The World Is Not Enough held on to second place with nearly $11 million. End of Days ended up third. Sleepy Hollow slumbered in fourth, and The Bone Collector collected fifth. Official results will be released tomorrow.
Still to come right here, it is one of the rarest coins ever found. Up next, we'll tell you about the Jesus coin.
And 20 years old and from India, and now the title of Miss World.
Plus, Fred will show you what it's like to be literally behind the scenes in the locker room.
Now a live look outside. It was a gorgeous day, and Paul Johnson will tell us what's in store for the week.
Finding the perfect gift is never easy.
I'd like to see some jewelry for my girlfriend. Would you like a diamond-studded cougar?
It's called Tigressa. Hello.
There is a better way to shop. At Snap.com, you can find the perfect gift, whether it's CDs, electronics, or something a little more personal.
Beautiful. Did you pick this out all by yourself?
Sort of. Snap shopping. Any product, any store, anytime.
A little lost, are we? Not a problem. Take a left, take a right. We're going to be going kind of at a little bit of an angle. You know what? It might be easier if I went with you.
You need directions. Just call 411 on a Pacific Bell wireless PCS phone. Get directions, sports scores, even movie listings. Now more than ever, the phone is your friend. Sign up with Pacific Bell Wireless and get a free Nokia 5190 digital PCS phone and a $20 gift certificate, good at select music stores.
I know how. I am able. I'm part of this crazy mix of people and machines. I know how. I can dance with the buttons and the levers and the wires. I'm the future. I know how. Canon.
It's all written on the sword say Bingo Moon is on his way.
Harrods, London's world-famous store, is now online, so you can order gifts from $10 to $100 or more. Just a click away at harrods.com.
Closed captioning on NBC4 is made possible by the generous support of Robinson's May.
A Texas coin dealer has a real treasure to show off at the end of the millennium. Here it is. Some call it the Jesus coin, and it's believed to be 1,000 years old. The coin has an image of Jesus on one side and Greek symbols on the other that spell out the words, Jesus Christ, King of Kings. It was found along with 80 other similar coins in Israel last year.
A 20-year-old woman from India is the new Miss World. Here she is getting crowned last night in London. The new Miss World is Y2K. She has a degree in zoology. Along with the crown, she gets $100,000. The runners-up are from Venezuela and South Africa.
India may have Miss World, but we have Mr. All World, Paul Johnson.
Right, Paul Johnson with our weather.
I tell you, you're gonna like this weather. We have nice weather coming tomorrow, nice weather on Tuesday, but then a slight change will cool off. Could be some rain coming toward the end of the week. Let's take a look outside. What a night to get out of the cool, crisp air, enjoy the city lights, Christmas lights, the downtown Burbank, and do a little Christmas shopping as well. Let's check the numbers for you. We had a high downtown Civic Center today of 69 degrees, low 48. Current temperature right now, 50. Humidity, 93%. Looking at the barometer, steady. Winds are calm. Almanac information, normal, high, and low. And we have your sunrise and sunset times for you. All right, the winds are changing right now. By tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, they will go from being an offshore flow to onshore. That will start to cool us off by Wednesday. Gusty winds below the canyons and passes again on Wednesday. Storm coming into Northern California will bring rain to them, just high clouds for us. Second system on Wednesday, the same story, but a stronger storm coming ashore Thursday into Friday. Could bring us a chance of some showers or two Thursday night into early Friday morning. So we could see a little rain coming toward the end of the week. For tonight, partly cloudy, cool, mostly sunny tomorrow, and it's going to be still a little breezy below the canyons and passes. Air quality good to moderate. Lows tonight, a bit on the cool side. Well, they're cold. 44 degrees for Long Beach and Catalina. Santa Barbara down to 40 degrees tonight. Tomorrow, warming up into the 70s. Out of the valley, some cool temperatures as well. Look at Van Nuys, could be 38 degrees tonight. That's a bit chilly. I moved out here from Minnesota for a lot warmer weather. 70s for highs tomorrow. Inland finding some cool temperatures as well. 37 overnight lows for Riverside and San Bernardino. Chatsworth down to 39. Back in the 70s tomorrow. Up at Big Bear, make more of that snow for the skiers tonight, down to 22 degrees. Tomorrow's highs up in the mountains in the upper 50s. Here's the 5-day forecast for you. 70 for the next couple of days. Then we'll start to cool it off, and just a slight chance that we could get some showers late Thursday night into early Friday morning. Keep the umbrella handy.
All right.
Thanks, Paul. And as we continue tonight, Carlos has a look at what's coming up.
All right, thank you very much. And coming up tonight on Sunday Night Sports, the Lakers are back in action against Shaq's old team. There's another national title celebrated at UCLA. Also, we have a Dar, and she's very direct about the end result of power and money. Sunday Night Sports is coming up next. Stick around.
I keep thinking if I drive real slow, and I take a lot of back roads, maybe I can hold on to my daughter just a little bit longer.
Must-see TV Tuesday. Enjoy hand-selected episodes of Just Shoot Me, Third Rock, and Will and Grace.
Does this go with this? Does no go with way?
And this week, we've also thrown in a special Tuesday Frasier.
Oh, when's the last time you found yourself staring at a bridesmaid instead of the bride?
That would have been my wedding to Lilith.
Just Shoot Me, Third Rock, Will and Grace, and a special Frasier. NBC Tuesday. Then,
Dateline Tuesday, the flames, their victims, the smoldering questions. Firefighters said they did all they could, but did they? An all-new Dateline Tuesday.
The Queens of Craft are at it again. The rivalry continues when Martha Stewart hits Rosie's Craft Corner. Next, all new Rosie.
Watch Rosie, NBC4 Monday.
Like you just can't win.
The shopping,
the traffic, the weather. It's like this endless game.
Good thing there's the Chevy Make Your Money Count year-end event, because everyone wins.
You can get huge cash back or low APR financing or great smart lease offers on these great Chevrolets. The cars and trucks you can depend on.
So, don't roll the dice this holiday season. Get to the Chevy Make Your Money Count year-end event. It's your turn to win.
Go, kid, go. Here we go. All right, you got it. You're there.
The Indianapolis Colts have won 8 in a row.
And the game is over. UCLA wins.
Can you
Good evening, I'm Carlos Del Valle, and welcome to Sunday Night Sports. Coming up tonight, we'll check in on the feat of Lafitte. Also, she's the wife of a former Laker who's playing on her own stage right here in the Southland. We start tonight with the Lakers trying not to let down after they got down on the Portland Trailblazers on Friday night. Go to the Staples Center. Shaquille O'Neal in his size 22 is taking on his old team, the Orlando Magic. Shaq established himself right away in the middle, swatted away Mike Doliak's offering. O'Neal with a pair of blocks on the evening. Nice help off the bench, too. Here comes John Sally, who's going to give it to Kobe Bryant in his third game, still coming off the pine. Kobe had 15 points, Lakers by 15 after one quarter. The start of the second quarter, delayed. Referee Mike Mathis had a problem with his foot gear. Just a thought, he may want to look into getting a new official shoe deal. They're not working. Shaq continued to be the dominant force inside, though. The Magic fumbled the rebound, and Shaq took over. He literally pounded the boards and finally put it home. He had 27 points and 10 rebounds. Lakers by 18 at the intermission. Second half was simply just a good workout. Off the mitt, Rick Fox, who played through an injured finger, to Shaq, to Robert Horry, who's played great lately off the bench. Horry, 8 points, 6 rebounds. All that was left for the first time in his career, Dick Hurst doing, yes, ladies and gentlemen, the wave. The Lakers won their 6th straight by a final of 117 to 100.
programmed to play all 48 minutes, but if I can get a rest every now and then, it's nothing but a bonus. Doesn't matter. I'm here to do a job. I'm the Donna Summer of the NBA. I work hard for the money. Another great quote. Another great quote.
He just keeps rolling them, doesn't he? Now to the NFL. The year was 1985. Out of Africa was named the Oscars Best Picture. Lionel Richie had the top Billboard single with Say You, Say Me. And the Rams had just won the NFC West title when they were still with us in Anaheim. Well, 14 years later, you can now rent out of Africa. I don't know what Lionel Richie is doing, but the Rams are champions once again of the NFC West. But, of course, now they play in St. Louis. A large reason for the Rams to... Meantime, the AFC, the game of the day, maybe of the year, the 9-2 Indianapolis Colts as the 8-3 Miami Dolphins. The Colts offense came out like a charging horse, again behind Peyton Manning. Marvin Harrison and Edgerrin James, who had the ball right here. James from the outside, back in. Boy, he looks good. He went the distance, 41 yards for the touchdown, and the Colts led it 10-3. Colts still by 7 when Dan Marino, you remember him, don't you, handed off to J.J. Johnson. The action kind of stopped for just a moment, and Johnson actually coughed up the football. Chad Cota recovered, but there was no whistle. No one touched him, so he jumps up and ran to the end zone for a touchdown. That is the touchdown. 17-3 Colts. Go to the third quarter. Dolphins coming back after trailing by 2 scores for most of the game. Marino with his arm looking a little healthier to Tony March. Dolphins down 31-24. Fourth quarter, same score. Marino to Stanley Pritchett. Great effort. Watch this. Bouncing off a tackler. Get off me. Touchdown. Tied at 31. Let's go to the final moments of the game. Less than 25 seconds to go now. Tied at 34. Manning to Harrison into Dolphins territory. That set up a chance for the Colts to try and win it. So with 5 seconds left, Mike Vandergat for the victory from 52 yards out. Well, it's high enough, and it's long enough, and it's certainly good enough. That won at 34-31. And look at Coach Jim Mora, who will be overwhelmed by Jason Belcher in the excitement. The Colts are now 10-2. After the game, Marino did not like the media's questions.
These questions are ridiculous. I'll tell you how tough it is you work your butt off all week and then you lose a game like that, 3 points with 2 seconds left. That's how tough it is. You wouldn't know, would you?
Apparently not. In Detroit, the eyes didn't have it for the Lions against the Redskins, at least not in the early going second quarter. Lions kick it off after a field goal. They tied it at 3. James Thresh on the return. Going to break it to the sideline. That's where the daylight was. The blocker screened off the last man, and Thresh was gone. 95 yards for the touchdown all the way. Redskins had the lead 10-3. But the Lions rallied behind Gus Frerotte. You might remember he was dumped by the Redskins during the offseason. Frerotte on target to Herman Moore, who beat Champ Bailey for the score. Coming to the Champ there. That tied it at 10. Gus was wild about the chance to stick it to his former team. Oh, yeah, baby. Turning point coming up. Still in the second. Still tied at 10. On the punt by Matt Turk. To Desmond Howard. Another former Redskins cast-off. Robert Forte. Get his hand around the neck of Skins quarterback Brad Johnson. The Lions were not that ferocious, though, but they were all over Johnson, folks. He was sacked 5 times and turned it over another 4. On this play, the fumble right to Luther Ellis, who took it back for the decisive score. Ellis went huge into the crowd. Not a pretty picture, though. The Lions won at 33-17 to break an 8-game losing streak to the Skins. In the college ranks, the UCLA athletic program had another title shot today. The NCAA Water Polo Championship. UCLA against Stanford, just down the road in San Diego. You know, a title is on the line if a guy shows up wearing a Heinz tomato ketchup shirt. It's the anticipation to the game. All right, that joke. Third period, UCLA coming back. The Bruins were down 3 when they rallied behind Sean Kern. Great passes. Then Kern scored the goal. UCLA would tie it at 4. Fourth quarter coming up. Now 5-4 UCLA. When Kern did it one more time. He scored from right in front, and the Bruins built a 6-4 lead. Now we go to the final seconds. UCLA only up by 1. Stanford's last chance for goalie Brandon Brooks made the great save. Time ran out. The celebration was on. UCLA down Stanford 6-5. The top-ranked Bruins proved they deserved to be at the top of the heap. UCLA captured the school's 6th water polo championship and the 3rd in the last 5 years. In college football, as expected today, the national title game was set. Top-ranked Florida State will definitely face second-ranked Virginia Tech in the Sugar Bowl on January 4th. The two undefeated teams finished first and second in the final Bowl Championship Series rankings. Top two teams get to play for the title. What's happening? Still to come tonight, Fred tries to capture some attention in the locker room. Also, the incredible saga of the wife of a former Lakers star. And next, the racing legend moves even closer to becoming the best ever.
At ebworld.com, we know you have better things to do than shop for that ungrateful guy. Let us show you what to buy him. That one video or PC game that will shock and amaze him. We know he doesn't deserve you, but he will worship you for this. Take our word for it.
Oh, hi. I've been shopping for you all day. Thanks.
Always consult EB World first for great prices and expert advice. ebworld.com. We're inside your world. Find the monster on our homepage for a hot deal.
Closed captioning on NBC4 is made possible with sponsorship from Robinson's May.
Monday on Today in L.A.
Does your child have a tough time paying attention? They may suffer from a common disorder. Now a new medicine making a positive impact.
Plus, do you blame the cold, windy weather for your dry, itchy skin? Why, your diet could be the real enemy.
Monday morning back to work, I'll have all the rush hour traffic for you.
What about the rain? Is it in the forecast? I'll tell you on Today in L.A.
Because of our name, some people think our stores must be huge. Actually, the biggest thing about our stores is the amount you save.
The Men's Warehouse.
You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Is the Millennium Celebration a bust? Next week on Today.
We've been celebrating Christmas together for about 10 years.
We kind of got our own little group thing going on.
We usually get ideas from each other.
A lot of times we spread out, and sometimes we stay together and just go down aisle by aisle.
Once we get the shopping done, then we have our
wrapping party.
Wrapping party.
Walmart is great at Christmas time. It's convenient, it's affordable, and
you can find just about anything for anybody. She's got to have it.
It's a tradition. Every year it's the same thing.
Three amigos go to Walmart.
All right, each week in the NFL, there's a very notable upset. For today, the 9-2 Titans at the 4-9 Ravens, who have a very tough defense, but it was the official who made the play on this Steve McNair pass. Check out the replay. It dove right off the ref's head. It was incomplete depending on how you look at it. First quarter action, here we go. Ravens down 3-0. Tony Banks going deep for Patrick Johnson, who made the catch over two defenders. Watch Johnson. He started limping his way to the end zone. Somewhere along the way, he strained a calf muscle that sidelined him for the game. He did score to give the Ravens a 7-3 lead. The Titans were the ones limping at the end of the game, but they're intercepted by Ron Woodson, who took it back for the finishing touchdown. 47 yards. A little giddy up at the end for Woodson, who tied an NFL record with his 9th career interception return for the score. The Ravens rout the Titans by a final of 41-14. In Chicago, the Windy City truly lived up to its name today. Wind gusts up to 30 miles an hour made life an adventure for the Bears. The elements were especially brutal on the kickers, particularly Bears punter Todd Sauerbaum, who dropped the ball. Keith McKenzie scooped it up and ran untouched 45 yards for Pacer. Green Bay led 21-13 at the break. Second halftime. Nice start, by the way. Second half, Packers up 2 when rookie Javon Parker took the handoff and ran it in for the first of his 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. Big day for him. Sure, it's 30 degrees and raining, but Parker was so hot, he needed to cool his feet off. Green Bay stayed alive in the playoff chase with a 35-19 win. In thoroughbred racing, star jockey Lafitte Pincay moves a little closer to making history today at Hollywood Park. Pincay won the second race today, taking Prototype to a close win at the wire. Lafitte now has 8,881 total wins, leaving him too short of the all-time record. Pincay rides again on Wednesday. He'll have 7 mounts as he tries to break Willie Shoemaker's record.
I was trying really hard, believe me, to do it today because my son is over here and my family is over here. And I don't know if Wednesday they are going to be able to be here because some of them, they have to work, you know. So I really wanted to do it today.
Power and money.
Earlier today, we gave a long stem rose to all the officials.
Can you,
Channel 4 Sports is sponsored by the Runner and Image Class series from Canon. Here's the future.
How come creating one document takes 2 printers? What genius thought of this?
You send half a job to the black and white printer, half to the color machine. And you're what? A human collator? Where exactly is this office of the future we keep hearing about? These magic machines of the new millennium. The ones that deliver laser-sharp black text in stunning color, freeing you from that sick two-machine marathon you once called your worst day. The Image Glass series from Canon. Here's the future. Let's get to work.
I told that other furniture store my daughter would be really surprised if she got a new bedroom set for the holidays. They said they would be too. That's why I went to Levitt's.
Here's why you should come to Levitt's now during our December home sale. Either of these two great sofa love seat sets is only $9.99. It's the biggest furniture selection in the LA area. Buy now and pay nothing until 2001.
Levitt's had it in stock. Now it's in her bedroom.
Mr. McKean's office? Yeah. No, he's out of the office today.
Oh, urgent. All right.
Somebody die?
Oh, you sound rich. Is that what that light was? You've been on hold. I just thought that...
Maybe it'd be better if you handled your own calls. Another reason to get a PCS phone from Pacific Bell Wireless, with built-in voicemail, paging, and caller ID.
Now more than ever, the phone is your friend.
Sign up with Pacific Bell Wireless and get a free Nokia 5190 digital PCS phone and a $20 gift certificate good at select music stores.
Thank you.
Where's the movie?
Did you find it yet?
I can't find it anywhere. I haven't seen it.
Any luck?
It's never too late for a fun gift. Best Buy, bringing a little magic to life.
NBA action, America West and Phoenix. To the few, the proud, they are the Blazers fans. Suns and Blazers under 10 seconds left, tied at 90. Scottie Pippen down low to Rasheed Wallace, who hit the turnaround jumper with 1.3 seconds left. Blazers are up by 2. Suns, one final chance. Inbounds pass to Tom Gugliotta, but the Blazers smothered him. Blazers beat the Suns 92-98, 15-4. At 15-4, Portland owns the best record in the NBA. Back to football. A meaningless game, if there ever was one. 2-9 Atlanta hosting 2-9 New Orleans, but the Falcons' Reggie Cannon turned in some fun highlights. First, he gave out roses to all the officials before the game, since he's been flagged 9 times this season. Then at some point, he decided he was going to play the game like Deion Sanders, the Cowboys star and former Falcon. Third quarter, Buchanan intercepted Danny Werfel's pass. Then Buchanan went into a very good impression of Deion after he makes a big play. Ray wasn't done with star power, though. Fourth quarter, Werfel throwing toward the sideline. Ray there to pick it off one more time. This time he turned it back 48 yards and the touchdown. And this time, it went into a little more current Deion performance. Maybe Ray's in an identity crisis, I got to tell you. The Falcons won going away by a final of 35-12. Now, often we show you post-game locker room comments from all the major sports. Now, tonight, in his own way, as only he can, Fred Rogan takes you behind the scenes of a recent locker room briefing when Giants star defensive lineman Michael Strahan literally backed up his words.
That have been struggling. And I told you I want to watch the film tomorrow. So, Gary, don't come over here with no Hubbard jubber, man. I mean, I respect you and answer your questions every day. I just told you my answer, and now you're not respecting me. And you got to admit, every day I spend time in here, I'm late to my meetings because I answer your questions. Can you sit around? Let me watch the film tomorrow, answer any question. But don't, come at me like that. I'm always respectful of you, okay?
But the camera's back here. I mean, can you turn around back here, please? Can you turn around?
I'm not mad. I'm not nothing at you guys. It's nothing. I really have to watch the film tomorrow.
Can you?
I just don't. I have to see.
The camera's back here. Michael, can you face our camera, please?
Yeah, that's why I came calling, man.
I know, but I mean,
Jones was asking me how in the world, man.
Can you?
I'll see tomorrow when we come in and watch the film.
I think he's okay. Still to come tonight, the wife of a former Lakers star finds a home on stage with an important message. Her story's coming up, so stick around.
Even though I've been around the world, international investing always seemed foreign. Then I learned about Oppenheimer's international funds. Their strategy I can relate to.
Oppenheimer funds, the right way to invest.
Wish you had a camera now, don't you? A digital camera. It's a simple way to send photos over the internet. This 480 resolution is fine for websites, but for larger format, a million pixels is a good benchmark.
If learning about digital cameras were this easy, you wouldn't need a place like 800.com. But it isn't. So you do. 800.com. Everything you always wanted from an electronics store and more.
Results now, not tomorrow, now! If Jacob's doing people, we'll take him down!
You're the computer guy.
Ted,
Yeah.
you did that network thing. Let's customers talk to our sales reps through our website.
Yeah.
You saved my business.
E-networks from 3Com. It pays to be connected.
Dear Shell, do you know what a non-stop, wind-up, rocket, USA robot warrior is? Well, they're not easy to come by, and Daniel has to have all of them. Anyway, with the Shell MasterCard, I'm earning free gas, and that comes in handy when you're driving around looking for robots. So thanks.
You know, some supermarkets give away keychains, but here at Vaughn's, we're giving away cars. During the Vaughn's Club Volvo Sweepstakes, we're giving away one Volvo S40 sedan a day until New Year's Day. And one Vaughn's Club member will drive home in a luxurious Volvo V70 GLT wagon. Just swipe your Vaughn's Club card or key in your phone number to be automatically entered for a chance to win. A Volvo a day for the entire month of December. Sure, keychains are great, but you can't really drive home in one.
Just because I'm retired doesn't mean my investment shouldn't keep growing. That's why I have Oppenheimer funds. I have a lot of living yet to do.
Oppenheimer funds, the right way to invest.
All right, now for some women's college basketball. Last Sunday, UCLA lost to powerhouse Tennessee. Today, the Lady Bruins didn't fare much better against Louisiana Tech. Lady Techsters dominated from the start. On the run, All-American Tamika Jackson with the hesitation move, then the layup. Louisiana Tech led by 28 at the break. Not many bright spots for the Bruins today, although Elena Martin did come up with a nice bucket and foul right here. It was hardly enough as UCLA lost by a final of 82-64. Well, the name Vlade Divac certainly rings familiar to Laker fans. The Yugoslavian center now plays up north, but his wife remains a player right here in the Southland, but she performs on a different stage.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Anna Divac is part of an international ensemble who are starring in Powder Keg, a play about the people of the Balkan region, written in 1994 during the bloodiest time of war in former Yugoslavia.
Always, whenever I think about my country, I get sad and upset.
Anna is the wife of former Laker and now Sacramento King Vlade Divac. Vlade and Anna have been married for 10 years with 3 children. And Anna says working on this play is therapeutic, but it doesn't change what's happening in the country she loves.
This play is actually about that all people from former Yugoslavia, they are trapped in jail and they can't get out. They can't get out from their emotions, from their anger, from their passion, and they can't get out from the leadership that we have under Milosevic and other presidents of former Yugoslavia.
The war has ravaged Anna and Vlade's former country. They've lost family and friends. Powder Keg points out the violence and lack of humanity in the Balkans as a result of that war.
In the last 10 years, Yugoslavia was the major story on the TV news, but we have wars all the time, all over the world, and the topic is completely universal. The wars, they start anywhere. They start always for the same reason.
What are the reasons?
Power and money.
Anna told me she wishes she could go home and work in front of her family, but the war has destroyed that dream.
And now I just want to act, and I want to act a good part. So I hope I'm going to have a chance to do that more often.
Here or there?
Here because now this is my country.
We'll be back with a look at the day's scores, so stick around.
This time of year seems like you just can't win. The shopping, the traffic, the weather. It's like this endless game. Good thing there's the Chevy Make Your Money Count year-end event because everyone wins. You can get huge cash back or low APR financing or great smart lease offers on these great Chevrolets. The cars and trucks you can depend on. So, don't roll the dice this holiday season. Get to the Chevy Make Your Money Count year-end event. It's your turn to win.
What's that, boy? Cellular. Take me there. Ma'am. Why settle for cellular when you can get a phone with a Sprint PCS wireless web? You can also get the free and clear plan with calls for as little as a dime anytime from anywhere in their nationwide network.
Who are you?
It's not about me, ma'am. It's about making things right. It always has been.
Broadway LA announces the emotionally charged musical Faye, dancing into the Pantages Theater November 23rd through December 5th. For tickets, call 213-365-3500.
What makes Kraft Singles so good? Kids know it's the taste. They don't know that 2 out of every 3 kids don't get the recommended amount of calcium. But with Kraft Singles, they get a good source of calcium and the taste they love. Kraft Singles, magic every single time.
Watch Cats, Kathy, Christopher, and Paul working for you weekday mornings on Today in LA.
In a few months, we'll be voting on something called the Fair Insurance Responsibility Act. So I looked it up. Well, there's nothing fair about it. It encourages 2 lawsuits for every accident, makes insurance fraud easier, and will increase our rates. Drunk and uninsured drivers can file suits hurting law-abiding citizens. It's all lawyer speak for money, money, money. Personal injury lawyers who wrote this law gave it a misleading name, but they can't trick me. I'm voting no on 30 and 31.
Today I invited myself to help open gifts from the Pets.com gift center. What is it? I can't wait. What is it, Iguana? Hey, Max, you're gonna give me a concussion. Uh-oh, mistletoe. Who wants to kiss a puppet? Be patient, I'll get you the music. Okay, we'll just take 2 pieces of turkey over here, thanks a lot. How could they do this to socks? The horror. This is the holidays, we should be sharing. Give it to me. Pets.com, because pets can't drive. Now, 25% off everything in the gift center.
Remember the last time you went skiing? And didn't bring the kids? Well, this year, bring them. Because Kids Fly, Stay, and Ski free when you purchase a Southwest Airlines vacation ski package to Utah. Ski the greatest snow on Earth at Alta, Brighton, the Canyons, Deer Valley, Park City, Snowbird, and Solitude.
You are now free to move about the country. Hit and run, steal third, steal home. You can't avoid risk altogether, but you can try managing it by doing things the right way. At Oppenheimer Funds, they understand that.
Oppenheimer Funds, the right way to invest.
Once in a while, a car comes along that's really worth pursuing. A car with features like an automatic transmission, alloy wheels, ABS, a security system, and more, all offered at a price that has proven to be very elusive. Of course, you have to see such a car. To not would be criminal. The Special Edition Accord from Honda. Now lease a Special Edition Accord for $239 a month for 36 months.
Little lost, are we? Not a problem. Take a left, take a right. You're going to be going kind of at a little bit of an angle. You know what? It might be easier if I went with you.
You need directions. Just call 411 on a Pacific Bell Wireless PCS phone. Get directions, sports scores, even movie listings.
Now more than ever, the phone is your friend.
Sign up with Pacific Bell Wireless and get a free Nokia 5190 digital PCS phone and a $20 gift certificate good at select music stores.
Wix Furniture is having one of their
Extremely big, simply marvelous.
36-hour sale.
just in time for the holiday.
So I told two friends.
And they told two friends, and they told two friends, and so on, and so on, and so on. Wix Furniture's big 36-hour holiday sale is on now. Huge holiday savings with fast 48-hour delivery available. Plus, put no money down with no monthly payments and no finance charges due for 1 year with a Wix charge.
It's fabulous.
Lately, day trading is the hot thing. Even my dentist is doing it. Hey, I don't look at managing my money as a hobby. I depend on people who do it for a living.
Oppenheimer Funds, the right way to invest.
This has been Sunday Night Sports. Thank you for staying up late. I'm Carlos Del Valle. We'll see you next Sunday night.
I know how. I am able. I'm part of this crazy mix of people and machines. I know how. I can dance with the buttons and the levers and the wires. I'm the future. I know how. Canon.
What if you could find the exact car you want, in the color you want, at a dealer near you, just by moving a mouse?
Silver's nice.
No, red.
Gold?
Black. Well, now you can.
It's our website.
GMBuyPower.com.
Watch Chuck, Kelly, Fritz, and Fred working for you weeknights at 6.
Best Buy is a proud sponsor of NBC4's broadcast and digital television. Check out the new DTVs at Best Buy. Must-see DTV is here today on NBC4 and at Best Buy.
You shouldn't have to overpay just because you're a big or tall size. After all, life's unfair enough as it is. The Men's Warehouse. You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Season's greetings.
From all of us at Today in L.A.
Tonight, through the use of the sports machine, the Lions accomplished something they haven't done since LBJ was president. They're celebrating in St. Louis because the Rams do exactly what the experts said they wouldn't do. In golf, it's quite a celebration for the Golden Bear and his son as they capture the championship. I'm George Michael. It's the high-rolling gamblers at their best. The World Championships of Bullfighting. Tonight on the Sports Machine. Well, now, Dan Marino looked good, but Peyton Manning looked even better. You know Marino, who threw 5 interceptions in Dallas on Thanksgiving. Today, Dan threw 3 touchdown passes. He rallied the Dolphins from a 14-point second-half deficit. But Peyton Manning pulled off some late-game heroics. The Colts edged the Dolphins 37-34. Colts win their 8th straight, win in Miami for the first time since 1995. Let me take you to Pro Players Stadium. First quarter, the game's tied 3-3. You know that man, Peyton Manning, directing the Colts. He gives to this great rookie running back, Edgerrin James, who makes one great move. Then he cuts back against the grain. Edgerrin James will go 41 yards for the touchdown. James 130 yards rushing on the day. The Colts go on top 10-3. On their very next possession, the Miami Dolphins would turn to J.J. Johnson. He comes out of that pile and then comes right through that hole. He sees daylight. J.J. Johnson runs into Jeff Burris. Burris strips him of the football. It's lying on the ground where it's picked up by Chad Cota, but no one tackles Cota. So Chad Cota picks up the football and goes 26 yards untouched. That's a touchdown. 17-3, the Colts. But with the Dolphins trailing 31-17, Dan Marino would hook up with Tony Martin. On this one, Tony Martin hauls in a 33-yard touchdown pass. It would go 34-34 in the fourth quarter. 3 touchdowns, 313 yards for Marino. Just 6 seconds left, tied 34-34. Mike Vanderjagt, all you need to do is to watch him on a 53-yard field goal attempt, and it's good. The Colts win 37-34. Vanderjagt didn't give in to the pressure, folks.
The pressure didn't really bother me. I was just going to make it or miss it based on how I hit the ball. The pressure, I've always said to Coach Moore that that's not going to be a factor for me, and it hasn't. And it was a big kick, no question about it.
It was a great football game to watch if you're a football fan, and we've had 2 great ones against them, and there's probably a good chance we may see them again. And so it's just a matter of making the plays when it really counts and never stop believing.
It's a thrill a minute for the Colts. For Dan Marino and the Dolphins, a very disappointing loss. But man, if you're smart, don't you ask Dan Marino how tough this loss is to accept. Dan?
I'll tell you how tough it is you work your butt off all week and then you lose a game like that, 3 points with 2 seconds left. That's how tough it is. You wouldn't know, would you? That's why I asked.
That's why he asked. I guess he shouldn't have asked Dan Marino that question. Colts, now 10-2, beat the Dolphins 37-34. The newest Lion roars big in the face of his former team. And here's tonight's Hershey trivia question. Name the last freshman quarterback to lead his team to the national championship.
He's not here yet. Can't wait till the holidays? Want to make cookies? Start celebrating now with Rudolph, Tree, and Candy Cane cookies. Is that him? Not yet. Just slice, bake, and be merry. Because it's the little moments that make the holidays. Oh, Merry Christmas! Bye.
You ever gonna get that present to Sue?
Yeah.
You ever gonna get that present to Sue?
The new Kodak Advantix camera. So sleek, so small.
What are you doing here?
So easy.
This is a great camera. Did you know that I wanted one of these for my birthday?
The toughest part is giving it away.
This year, give the gift that shows you care. From wrenchhead.com. With over 1.5 million brand name parts and accessories, you'll find the perfect gift for any carve up on your list. wrenchhead.com. Parts online all the time. Now with free shipping and gift certificates for the holidays.
If your kids love Pokemon, then you're going to love Burger King, because every Tuesday night is Pokemon trading night. So bring your kids in for a tasty Burger King Big Kids meal dinner and let them trade their cards and toys with other kids. Pokemon and the Burger King Big Kids meal. Come and catch them all.
Just back.
Hershey's Pot of Gold? What are you, crazy? We hardly know them.
Bill? Hi.
Hi.
Hershey's Pot of Gold. It's that good.
Detroit Lions coach Bobby Ross says he'd rather be lucky than good. Today, his Lions were both. Former Redskins player Gus Frerotte and Desmond Howard came back to haunt the Skins. More damaging, however, was the Detroit defense, which just beat up Brad Johnson all afternoon long. Let's take you out to the Silverdome in Pontiac, Michigan. Second quarter, game tied 3-3. That's the Redskins' James Thrash. He takes the kickoff at his own 5. He has one man to beat. That's Jason Hansen, the kicker. And you know what happens. You get out of here. He blows by Jason Hansen, goes 95 yards. Longest touchdown of the day. Redskins on top of the Lions, 10-3. But trailing 10-3, that's former Redskins quarterback Gus Frerotte. Gus Frerotte will come up with an excellent pump fake. He pumps, he throws, and Herman Moore, the veteran, gets behind the rookie Champ Bailey. 23-yard touchdown. Gus Frerotte loving life in the Motor City this afternoon. Later in the second quarter, Redskins punt to former Redskin Desmond Howard. He was just signed last night. From his own 32, he goes through a couple of tacklers. Got one man to beat, Matt Turk. Whoops! Did he fake Matt Turk out of his Turks? I mean, big time. 68 yards for the touchdown. Desmond Howard, he was just signed last night. The guys on the team say, who is that guy? We don't know that they liked him. Fourth quarter, Redskins trail 23-17. Here comes James Jones on Brad Johnson. They were pounding him all day. He gets hit, loses the football right into the hands of Luther Ellis. That'll go as an 11-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown. The Lions over the Redskins, 33-17 in the Silverdome. Well, the St. Louis Rams, who were picked by most to finish in the NFC West cellar, today became the first team to clinch a playoff berth. Kurt Warner, the man mostly responsible for the Rams' meteoric rise, threw for 351 yards and 3 touchdowns. Rams beat the Panthers 34-21. They clinched the NFC West title, first title in 14 years. For the Philadelphia Eagles, this has been a season of could-haves, would-haves, and should-haves, and today was no different. The Eagles dropped what would have been 4 Jake Plummer interceptions. They blow a 10-point fourth-quarter lead with under 5 minutes to go. Eagles lose to the Cardinals 21-17. Cards get their second win of the year over the Eagles. We're in Tempe, Arizona. We're in the first quarter with no score. You're looking at the Eagles quarterback, rookie Donovan McNabb. Now, Donovan McNabb is throwing for Damian Douglas, but it's tipped in the air, picked off by Kwame Lassiter. Lassiter has nothing but daylight ahead of him. Lassiter up the right sideline will go 78 yards for the touchdown. That's a long return for Kwame. 7-0, the Cardinals with the lead. But that lead would not hold up. In the second quarter, this may be the worst pass of the day. It's tied 7-7. Don, would you look at this pass? This is proof that you don't have to have a pretty spiral to get a great touchdown. Damian Douglas hauls it in. Eagles take a 14-7 lead. Then they'd add a field goal. So now you're looking at Jake Plummer in the fourth quarter. Trailing the Cardinals are 17-7. Jake Plummer throws for rookie David Boston. You're the official. What are you going to call? He's got 1 foot. What does he got? Barely gets 1. You say out of bounds. You say touchdown. Whoever said touchdown, you're right. He was forced out of bounds, and they even did a replay on it. Out of bounds, David Boston gets the TD. Now a minute 15 to go. The Cardinals trail 17-14. It's 3rd and 10 at the 39. They got to hurry up. Jake Plummer rolling to the right, using a lot of time. He throws long for Frank Sanders. He gets it at the 1-foot line. Cardinals score on the next play. They beat the Eagles 21-17. Here's the answer to tonight's Hershey trivia question. Name the last freshman quarterback to lead his team to the national championship. The answer is Oklahoma quarterback Jamel Holloway in 1985. And if you had the answer to that question, you have too much free time for trivia.
Did you see this?
That's very interesting.
Yeah. Look at that one.
Mm-hmm. Looks good.
What about that one?
That's a good one.
So, what do you think?
Let's eat them. Hershey's Pot of Gold. Not a bad one in the box.
Whoa! Wow! New Grand Crescent. So surprisingly big, rich, and buttery tasting, they'll make an everyday dinner grand.
Can we have them again tomorrow, please?
Sure.
When Nissan first showed me the 2000 Maxima, I said, great looking car, I want it. But is it going to fit? They said it's got the engine that's made Maxima America's best-selling import V6, 15 years running. Only a lot more powerful. And the 200-watt Bose stereo now has 7 speakers. Impressive, I said, but the fit I mean is having the room I need inside. Just get in and see how much more room we've added, they said. It fits, I said.
The holidays are filled with dreams of what good things may come overnight. And to help make those dreams come true, Best Buy has become an official sponsor of Toys for Tots. This season, share the excitement of the holidays. Reach out, give something of yourself, and help bring a little magic to life.
Seems like you just can't win. The shopping, the traffic, the weather. It's like this endless game.
Good thing there's the Chevy Make Your Money Count year-end event because everyone wins.
You can get huge cash back or low APR financing or great smart lease offers on these great Chevrolets. The cars and trucks you can depend on. So, don't roll the dice this holiday season. Get to the Chevy Make Your Money Count year-end event. It's your turn to win.
Well, the San Diego Chargers snapped their 6-game losing streak by beating the Browns 23-10. And the upset of the day goes to one of the best defensive teams in the NFL who explode offensively, the Baltimore Ravens. Let's take you to Baltimore. First quarter, Tony Banks and the Ravens trail the Tennessee Titans 3-0. Banks will go to Patrick Johnson. Watch this catch, folks. There are two defenders. Johnson gets it, but he badly pulls his thigh muscle. He limps to the end zone 76 yards away. Johnson was done with the day, but it was 7-3, the Ravens on top of the Titans. In the fourth quarter, you're looking at Steve McNair, Titans quarterback. They trail 34-14. This pass picked off by the veteran former All-Pro Rod Woodson. Woodson will go 37 yards to the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens rout the Titans 41-14. Biggest win for the Ravens and Billick this year. This is about as big as they can get. In Chicago, first quarter, Brett Favre and the Packers are scoreless with the Chicago Bears. Brett Favre looking to throw. He's looking, he throws right into the hands of Barry Minner of the Bears. Minner will go 33 yards into the end zone. Touch it, pouring down rain. I mean, look at the rain coming down. Todd Sauerbrunn is back in punt formation. He takes the punt, snap, he doesn't have good footing. He tries to run with it, loses the handle, it bounces away, picked up by Keith McKenzie of the Packers. Keith McKenzie says, I know where I'm going. 45 yards with a fumble recovery for the touchdown. The Packers beat the Bears 35-19. It's no fun playing in that rain, is it? In Cincinnati, there are still Bengals faithful hoping that they will beat the 49ers. In the second quarter, the Bengals are leading the 49ers 17-10. Jeff Blake dropping with plenty of time. He throws for Darnay Scott. Look at his tackling. Where did the 49ers' good tackling go? That is awful. Breaks that terrible tackles, goes 58 yards. Bengals rout the 49ers 44-30. If you're Bill Walsh, you're watching the 49ers lose their 8th in a row. Oh, Eddie DeBartolo and Carmen Policy, where are those happy days? In Oakland, second quarter, the Raiders are leading the Seahawks 3-0. Rich Gannon throwing for Tim Brown. It's broken up by Sean Springs, but falls right in the hands of Tim Brown for a 14-yard touchdown. The Raiders go on to beat the Seahawks 30-21. That AFC West is going to be wild down to the last game. In Denver, Kansas City Chiefs, this is their star of the game. Tamrick bent over. He's deep to receive the punt. This is going to be a good one. Tom Rowan with the punt. Now Vanover will take this thing right at his own 20-yard line. Now follow the bad special teams block lane. 1, 2, that's 2 missed tackles. A dive will be 3, and then one guy, Tom Rowan, he misses. Then another missed him. 5 guys miss him. Vanover goes all the way, 80 yards, the game-winning touchdown. The Chiefs are now 7-5, beat the Broncos 16-10, and the Chiefs ain't dead. In the Meadowlands, the Giants leading the Jets 10-0. Kerry Collins at quarterback. Kerry Collins to Amani Toomer. He's covered by Aaron Glenn, but not for long. Amani Toomer will go 61 yards, 3 touchdown receptions on the day. Kerry Collins, by the way, the first Giant quarterback to pass for more than 300 yards in 6 years. He passes for 341. Giants rout the Jets 41-28. Atlanta, second quarter. Chris Chandler, Falcons leading the Saints 14-6. Chris Chandler will hook up with a guy that we featured for you from Iowa, Tim Dwight. Tim Dwight is having a terrific year. Gets wide open for the 48-yard touchdown. The Falcons crush the Saints 35-12. Oh, Mike Ditka, where has the fun gone? Jack Nicklaus says any win is special, but it's extra special when you win with your son. Jack ought to know because today he and his son Gary won the father-son challenge. We take you down to Naples, Florida. This is Gary Nicklaus, Jack's son, from the fringe on number 17. He's facing a 25-foot eagle putt. And he gets it to drop. Gary drops it in. A little congratulations from Dad. They would tie with Raymond and Robert Floyd to go into a sudden death. Third hole of the sudden death playoff. Jack Nicklaus can win it with this 10-foot putt, which he does. He and Gary Nicklaus win the Father-Son Challenge in Naples, Florida. It was a battle of two first-place teams and a showdown between the two most recent NBA rookies of the year. Vince Carter and the Toronto Raptors win it. Carter out-dueled San Antonio's Tim Duncan, scoring a career-high 39 points. Raptors beat the Spurs. Let's go up to Toronto. This is a great game. Second half, the Spurs in black go inside to David Robinson, who turns to shoot and is rejected by Antonio Davis. To Vince Carter. You can't guard Vince Carter when he gets wind. 39 points for Vince Carter. It was his career high. And oh, did he put on a show for the folks. Again, Vince Carter. This time will be guarded, unfortunately for him, by Chucky Brown. He leaves Chucky, jams over David Robinson. Vince Carter and the Raptors down the Spurs, 98-92. Our Saturn Play of the Week salutes an incredible winning streak. Let me take you to Pleasant Hill, California. It's the California playoffs, North Coast High School 4A final. De La Salle and Green versus San Leonardo. Matt Gutierrez to Demetrius Williams. Williams will go 50 yards for the touchdown. De La Salle defeats San Leonardo 38-14 to win their 100th consecutive game. Longest football winning streak at any level in America. De La Salle earns our Saturn Play of the Week. Just ahead, you gotta have guts. You gotta want the glory. And you, above all, have to be fearless.
In feature films, the production assistant gets stuff where it needs to be. A dozen glaze, a dozen chocolate. So my car is pretty much my office. In 8 days, I drove about 1,000 miles. Some people may have a window office or a corner office. Me, I've got a window office that corners.
Lease a Saturn SL for $159 a month for 39 months. $14.95 due at lease signing.
Julie, what's your 20? I'm in the car.
This year, give the gift that shows you care. From Wrenchhead.com. With over 1.5 million brand name parts and accessories, you'll find the perfect gift for any car buff on your list. Wrenchhead.com. Parts online all the time. Now with free shipping and gift certificates for the holidays.
At EVWorld.com, you know you'll get the latest PC and video games at great prices as soon as they're available. We'll let you know which ones are cool and which ones are lame. Be the first to master the toughest new games.
Hello? No, I can't come in today. I have a really bad cold.
Yeah. Always consult EV World first for great prices and expert advice. EVWorld.com. We're inside your world. Find the monster on our homepage for a hot deal.
Once in a while, a car comes along that's really worth pursuing. A car with features like an automatic transmission, alloy wheels, ABS, a security system, and more, all offered at a price that is proven to be very elusive. Of course, you have to see such a car. To not would be criminal. The Special Edition Accord from Honda. Now lease a Special Edition Accord for $239 a month for 36 months.
Mr. McKeon's office? Yeah. No, he's out of the office today. Oh, urgent. All right. Somebody die? Oh, you sound rich. Is that what that light was? You've been on hold. I just thought that...
Maybe it'd be better if you handled your own calls. Another reason to get a PCS phone from Pacific Bell Wireless. With built-in voicemail, paging, and caller ID. Now more than ever, the phone is your friend. Sign up with Pacific Bell Wireless and get a free Nokia 5190 digital PCS phone and a $20 gift certificate good at select music stores.
Welcome back to the Sports Machine. The National Finals Rodeo began this weekend in Las Vegas, and tomorrow night, the 6 best bullfighters in the country will gather to compete for the title of Wrangler World Champion. That means 4 rounds of thrills, chills, and especially spills. Let me take you to Thomas and Mack Arena, Las Vegas. Las Vegas, Nevada, where the stakes are high, where each year the 6 top bullfighters in the world gather to compete for the title of Wrangler Bullfighting World Champion. There are 4 rounds of intense competition. In round one, this man, the two-time defending world champion Mike Matt, was pitted against the world champion bull Spotted Demon. Mike Matt re-injured his ankle, had to withdraw. Spotted Demon, the bull of the year, had claimed another victim. This is Lance Britton, a rookie bullfighter, his first appearance in Vegas. Rookies get very little respect. The bull, Rudy Tootie, said, "Welcome to Vegas, rookie." This is 30-year-old Jerry Norton. In 3 previous trips to Las Vegas, he had always left town battered and bruised. This time around, he wasn't going to let being run over stop his show. Round 2. Again, it's the rookie Lance Britton trying to put on a spectacular show, but you cannot make a mistake in Las Vegas. The rookie was being taught that, yes, there's a lot of money to win in Las Vegas, but there's a lot to lose. This is 5-time world champion Rob Smet. He was putting on a spectacular show when he made one mistake. It cost him dearly. A 5-time world champion at age 39. He ended up having the crowd give him a standing ovation.
Sounds a little heavy. I mean, I guess Father Time's probably catching up a little bit, but, you know, I fulfilled the goal of what I set out to do when I came here this year. First of all, I miss getting to talk to you, George. We've been friends for a long time. Second of all, is after I broke my neck the second time, I had a lot of so-called friends say, well, he's done. Made me a little mad, and I said, I'll show you how done I am.
This is 1991 world champion Lloyd Ketchum. He is considered one of the smoothest bullfighters in the world. But in round 2, he got hit once, twice, 3 times. He ended up on the back of a raging bull. In the history of Wrangler bullfights, no one had ever seen anything like it.
If this don't sell Wrangler bullfighting, nothing will.
Rob Smet, a legendary bullfighter. Father Time got him in round 3. Smet was flipped in the air, then trampled by WB's Express. For the 5-time world champion, this was his worst nightmare. Thanks to the incredible work of the Justin Healer, Rob Smet avoided serious injury. It was in the 3rd round that this man, 30-year-old Jerry Norton, who had previously never won anything in Las Vegas, began to pull away from his competitors. Norton was putting on a spectacular display. His closest competitor would be Frank Newsom. It was in round 3 that Frank Newsom got rolled over. Despite being put in the ground, despite being hooked and hit, Frank Newsom would come back and cover the bull. For 70 seconds, this powerful little bullfighter gave it all he had. He was determined to give his best to win the title.
I gave it every last bit I had and then a little bit more, and I ain't got none left, and I did everything I could.
The 4th and final round. The rookie Lance Britton is back for one more show. The rookie was given an education about Las Vegas. 39-year-old 5-time champion Rob Smet was back for one more round. He was so determined that he just would not let go. He grabbed the tail of the bull, trying to regain his balance. If it was to be his last fight, he wanted to remember it forever.
You weren't going to let go of that tail. It was like, bull, don't you get away from me.
I was hoping I was going to be able to get my feet under me where I could get back and try to get a hold of him. You know, I wasn't going to let go when he had me strung out. I knew if he turned around, I was really going to be in a bind. So I thought the best thing to do was hang and drag.
By the 4th round, it was clear that 30-year-old Jerry Norton, who had previously left Las Vegas with nothing but bruises, was destined to be crowned as the Wrangler bullfighting world champion.
Man, I've had 3 times I've been out here and I haven't won. I haven't won squat, really. And this year, I can't describe just how proud I am and tickled I am. And I know it hasn't sunk in yet. I'm probably going to go back to my room and ball.
Bullfighters say no guts, no glory. No pain, no fame. Jerry Norton has it all, and a world title. I want to take just a moment to welcome everyone in Las Vegas watching tonight on KBBC TV. Thanks for letting us be a part of your weekend. I'm George Michael. We'll look forward to seeing you next Sunday on The Sports Machine. Have a good week, everybody.
I listen to the wind of my soul. I swam upon the devil's lake, but never, I'll never make the same mistake. No, never.
Our days are pretty busy, so when we decided to get a wireless phone, we went to Circuit City.
We asked about digital, analog, PCS, calling areas, and rate plans.
They answered all of our questions, helped us find this great phone and the perfect rate plan for us.
Right now, you'll get a $40 Circuit City gift card free with any wireless phone purchase. And you'll get a free 900 megahertz cordless phone when you buy select Nokia phones, a $30 value. Let Circuit City clear the air on wireless phones today.
This time of year seems like you just can't win. The shopping, the traffic, the weather. It's like this endless game. Good thing there's a Chevy Make Your Money Count year-end event because everyone wins. You can get huge cash back or low APR financing or great smart lease offers on these great Chevrolets. The cars and trucks you can depend on. So, don't roll the dice this holiday season. Get to the Chevy Make Your Money Count year-end event. It's your turn to win.
Now keep pedaling. There you go. Keep it straight. Straight. You're doing great, honey.
Not every new experience has to feel like one. Shopping with Brodia is so easy, anyone can do it. Brodia.com, online shopping, no experience necessary.
Watch Paul, Colleen, Fritz, and Fred working for you weekdays at 5 and 11. Shocking images from Seattle. Now, from beanbags to rocket nets. The cutting-edge way police are keeping crowds in control and how they're preparing for trouble on Millennium Eve.
You could cause a panic, and then people trample on people.
We'll never forget Pam Smart, the instructor convicted of seducing a student and convincing him to murder her husband.
You've been described as being cold, calculating, totally unfeeling for anybody but herself. Is that you?
Now, from marriage proposals to earning a degree behind bars, it's the Pam Smart jailhouse interview.
I need you to sign up here.
We all know the frustration of getting a ticket, but watch this.
There's my signature, and here you are, sir. And there's your bullets, and there's your gun.
It gets crazier.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
No.
And crazier.
You're resisting arrest right
Yes, I am resisting arrest.
Now, one of the wildest traffic stops ever caught on tape. Plus, the glue giving hope to cancer patients. Then, inside the secret world of sex surrogates. And, can you guess who this star's famous father is?
Seattle erupts in tear gas and protests, and it's not done yet. Hi everyone, I'm Dana Devin. Welcome to the weekend edition of Extra. Out-of-control crowds may be a major problem again in the not-so-distant future. Now hear what police are planning and the new tools they may use in case trouble breaks out on Millennium Eve. Phil Schuman has the Extra special report.
From college campuses to South African slums, from overwrought soccer fans to stargazers out of control, excitement can give way to panic and violence and bloodshed.
There's some kind of an incident, an explosion. I mean, you could cause a panic, and then people trample on people.
Former New York City cop Bo Dietl says it doesn't take much to turn happy revelers into a mob bent on mayhem. And Dietel believes a flashpoint could be Times Square this New Year's Eve, with perhaps millions in the streets and the arrival of the millennium.
If these hate groups, these violent groups want to do something, this is where they're going to make their impression.
New York's not the only potential trouble spot, with New Year's festivities due to bring out record numbers everywhere this year. Police are looking for new ways of cracking down without cracking heads.
There are different weapon options available to us. Some of these now are less than lethal.
Lieutenant Darrell Qualls of the Pasadena, California Police Department says there's always the old standby.
One of the good things about tear gas and using those in crowd control is that they have an effect on the person that you're deploying it on.
People want to get out of your membranes in your eyes, your nose, everything burns. You want to get water on it.
But in some confrontations, subtler is better.
Here we have a beanbag round that's deployed from a shotgun.
And here's how it works in a real crisis. A man facing the police with a samurai sword. First, the cops try a beanbag, then again, finally turn on the hose. Another favorite police tactic, forcing. A row of them can cow some troublemakers. If the choice is bullets, police are trying out less lethal alternatives like rubber bullets. Here's one pinging off this Seattle street. They're not exactly harmless, though.
If it hits you square in the eye, it can knock the back of your retina right out of your eye.
So police are often trained to aim the bullets at the street itself and let ricochets do the damage softly. There's a ricochet right there.
If you get hit in the testicle, it'll hurt.
For extreme situations and maximum hurt, there's rubber bullet bombs with multiple projectiles.
What they do is are deployed over the heads of the crowd. They then disperse and send out little rubber pellets.
And what if the ringleader of a rampaging mob gets too far out in front? You might try this. It's called the web shot. It can put even the most unruly rioter in a tangle, even if he comes at you on a motorcycle. But for all the training and technology, experts say the best defense against the crowd turning ugly is often simply a superior show of force.
One of the best things we have going for us is that intimidation factor. What we look like has a lot to do with quelling that crowd.
And it's not just police departments interested in non-lethal weapons. This year, the U.S. Department of Defense allocated $99 million to develop new types of non-lethal weapons for the armed forces. From crowds out of control to a woman losing control. Most of us have been pulled over for a traffic ticket at some point, but you're about to see one driver who flipped out in what could be the most outrageous traffic stop ever. Scott Rappaport has the mad motorist caught on tape.
Berea, Ohio, a routine traffic stop is recorded on a patrol car's dash cam.
I need you to sign up here.
The driver is a soft-spoken, church-going woman with a ferocious temper.
Do you hear what he said? The persons were on Bagley Road.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
I mean, I definitely knew that, she was a problem, and she's goofy.
Officers Chris Holmes and Robert Surgeonor are still scratching their heads over this one, which began when they pulled the woman over for speeding in a high school parking lot. Things went downhill fast.
You want me to sign that, and
Okay.
I do not agree to sign it.
Right.
You can write on there because you clarified who the persons were I endangered. And
After going back and forth for several minutes, the woman finally agrees to sign the ticket, but she's not very happy about it.
Okay, let me gladly sign it.
It's like you flip a switch, and you know where that point is. You see the vein popping out on the side of her neck.
There's my signature, and here you are, sir. And there's your bullets, and there's your gun. I am leaving now. You got your signature.
No, you gotta get your copy of the citation.
Send it to me at my...
But it's the woman's belligerence that will leave skid marks.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
No, no.
Get out of the car.
No, sir.
Get out of the car.
No, sir.
You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
You're resisting arrest right
Yes, I am resisting arrest because this is my personal property. You cannot do this to me.
She was just so infuriated, she was willing to fight us with every bit of strength she had.
This is my personal property.
Turn around.
This is my personal property, and you have offended me.
It seems there's another creature with claws she's concerned about.
You will take care of my cat when you say roll down the window. Did I comply with you fully?
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Even handcuffs can't calm her down. The ranting continues from the back of the patrol car.
And that's a live animal. And so am I.
Finally, this angry kitty got back. Her driver's license was revoked for 6 months. Moral of the story? if you want to keep driving, don't lose your cool.
I am not under arrest because I protested.
Well, believe it or not, incidents like that are helpful to cops. The videotape is used in training classes for officers. Now to Pam Smart's bombshell jailhouse interview. The former high school instructor was convicted of seducing a student and convincing him to kill her husband. Now people are rallying behind her by sending her tens of thousands of dollars and even marriage proposals behind bars. Les Trent has the extra exclusive.
Before there was Mary Kay Letourneau, there was Pam Smart, a 22-year-old New Hampshire school instructor convicted of persuading a 15-year-old student to kill her husband. Well, for Smart, who made headlines around the world and even inspired the Nicole Kidman movie To Die For, all that attention has its compensation. She's now a college graduate, thanks to her fan club.
My supporters have started a fund and donated money to an educational fund for me.
So wait a minute, your supporters are paying for your education?
Yeah, they're the ones paying for it. Like right now, I don't have the money for next semester, but I just know that somehow I'll get it because I know that people will raise it for me. I just know they will. It's just normal people. There's lawyers, there's doctors, teachers, computer technicians, just musicians, and all kinds of people.
Since she was jailed in 1990, Smart says people who feel she was wrongly convicted have donated some $50,000 to her cause. One donor gave $14,000. That enabled her to get a criminal justice degree behind bars. And from Bedford Hills Prison in New York, she's now appealing her conviction. But the donations that allow her to challenge the verdict are peanuts compared to another payout Smart is looking for. She's suing the prison for $25 million after being beaten up.
Tell me about the attack here in prison.
I got attacked by two women in here, and I got beat up. Pretty bad.
The vicious attack fractured an eye socket and caused permanent nerve damage that required 2 operations.
It was the worst physical experience I've ever been through in my life.
Just as she did during the trial, 32-year-old Smart still says she had nothing to do with her husband's murder. In fact, she even says she misses him and what might have been.
You mourn the prospect of perhaps never being a mother?
Yeah, a lot. I think about not being able to ever have that, and I really one day would like to have a little girl.
Speaking of your husband, what feelings do you have when you think of him these days?
I feel really sad. He will never experience, having his own family like that, or anything anymore. I feel angry that he got cheated out of his life.
As for that movie, Smart isn't too impressed.
Is it not flattering on some level to have Nicole Kidman portraying you in a movie? Honest.
Yeah, I think she's really pretty, so I was glad because at least they didn't give me somebody that would look, terrible. But I don't know. I didn't like the way she portrayed me, though. It makes me look really flighty and stupid and kind of like an airhead. So I had a problem with that because I don't feel I'm like that at all.
You've been described as being cold, calculating, manipulative, self-centered, totally unfeeling for anybody but herself. Is that you?
No, that's the complete opposite of me. They felt that I had a lack of emotion at my trial and a lack of remorse. And I know that I didn't have any remorse because I'm not guilty.
And incredibly, this woman, convicted of having her husband killed, has no trouble attracting suitors.
How many marriage proposals have you gotten?
No, they're not a lot like that. Maybe like 5. Like 4 or 5. I could get a lot more probably if I encouraged a lot of people, but sometimes if I see somebody that's writing to me and it's getting to be like that, I'll discourage that because I don't know who I'm dealing with.
Since Smart was sentenced to life without parole, unless her appeal is successful, she'll have a long time to ponder those proposals.
Smart says she's appealing because she didn't get a fair trial due to media coverage and publicity surrounding her case.
Welcome to Sex Ed 101. Women teaching strangers to be better lovers, and it's all on doctor's orders.
Stop promoting wonderful sex.
But do these teachers go too far? Judge Bruckner uncovers the secrets of sex surrogates.
You have sex for money. How is it then that you're not a prostitute?
He's one of the hottest new faces in daytime TV, and he's starting to look more and more like his famous father.
I acquired traits.
hair in the ears. I thought I'd never get.
Well, you really look like your father now.
Who's he talking about? Find out next.
Mix 1 packet Hidden Valley Ranch with 1/4 cup breadcrumbs and 2 pounds chicken. Shake well. Then bake. Hidden Valley Ranch. 1 packet, endless possibilities.
Hair colored this great after 33 days? It's new Superior Preference from L'Oreal. Now my color won't fade out. The breakthrough weekly conditioning treatment right in the box. For soft, shiny, superior color. New Superior Preference from L'Oreal Paris. I'm worth it.
Can your wrap take the heat? Saran wrap comes out of the microwave just the way it went in. Glad wrap doesn't. It's not just any wrap, it's Saran wrap. Is your wrap letting out odors? Saran wrap keeps food odors wrapped away. Reynolds wrap doesn't.
Onion.
It's not just any wrap, it's Saran wrap.
Coming up, he was diagnosed with terminal cancer and given 6 months to live. But this doctor saved him with glue. Here is an amazing story coming up.
Coolness, lasting freshness. Cert's Cool Mint Drops. Coolness outside, inside. A drop of resin for fresh, cool breath that really lasts. Cert's Cool Mint Drops, so you can keep your cool longer. Available in cinnamon, too.
Thinking about painting your car? Stop thinking, do it! Maaco's still offering the Ambassador Paint Service for only $199, the best economy paint service in America. For a great finish and a beautiful deal, call 1-888-MAACO-USA.
Come on, Dad. You promised to ski with us. You're bumming us out, Dad.
Looks like you could use Halls. Only Halls has vapor action. Breathe, my friend. Breathe. Breathe, my pasty friend.
Feeling better, Dad?
Well, I was.
Get Halls and get going.
Now we're going to take you inside the secret world of sex surrogates. These are professionals paid to have sex for money, and it's perfectly legal in states like California. Our Doug Bruckner went to uncover the difference between these professors of passion and common prostitutes.
I'll start to massage them, touch them, rub their back, try to make them feel comfortable.
This woman, who we'll call Bonnie, is describing how she treats men with sexual performance problems by going to bed with them. Bonnie is a sex surrogate.
Women love to be touched, and not only before sex.
Sessions begin with this instructional video of surrogate techniques using actors. The commentator, sex therapist Natasha Terry, often relies on surrogates to assist her.
When you're naked and you're with somebody and they're helping you through massage and helping you to get to know your own body, I think you can solve problems and issues quicker, much quicker.
Fees for this hands-on form of treatment run from $100 to $500 an hour. That hour may include oral sex and intercourse. You have sex for money. How is it then that you're not a prostitute?
Because I work under the doctor's license. If I were out just soliciting, taking, calls and doing people that, had no prescription to come to me, had not been to a doctor, hadn't been advised by a doctor, probably only 1% of people that go to the doctor will end up with a surrogate. And that's the difference.
But surrogates are on the sex therapy fringe, working in a legal gray area, except in California. Clients are carefully screened.
You always get that college student or that guy who's like, oh, I need a surrogate, or they'll come to me because they want a surrogate. But you can weed those out pretty quickly. I mean, when they just want to pay to have sex with somebody.
Women don't need actress looks to be surrogates, and this actor isn't the typical client. Seeking help are a surprising number of 30 and 40-something virgins and middle-aged men coping with performance problems. But I thought Viagra was supposed to take care of all that.
Guys don't want to take a drug to have sex. They just want to have sex naturally.
Some men try to jumpstart a lagging libido here in the XXX world of strip joints and porno movies. But sex surrogates take a different approach.
It's about teaching the person about their body so it can function the way they want it to. I'll touch them here, touch them there, see if other parts of their body stimulate them, just to find out what it is that turns them on. so that, they can go back to their woman or their partner and be comfortable.
One of your clients ever fall in love with you?
One time, he thought he was in love, but he wasn't really. He was obsessed.
Sex therapists like Natasha Terry claim when surrogates are used in treatment programs, there's a 90% success rate.
If your sex life goes, your marriage is soon to follow. I know people who say, oh, we've been living in separate bedrooms for 10 years. Well, then that's your roommate. That's not your lover.
And in case you're wondering, the average client goes through 10 sessions before they are cured. Now to one of the hottest new actors in daytime TV, and he's no stranger to fame. He stared it in the face every time he looked at his dad.
I'm not holding your life in my hands.
He's making viewers' hearts race as the smoldering new sex symbol on The Young and the Restless.
People think it's something you're born with.
If Francesco Quinn's rugged and chiseled good looks look familiar, it's because he was born the son of a 1950s heartthrob, the legendary actor Anthony Quinn.
The older I get, the worse it gets. I acquire traits. Hair in the ears. I thought I'd never get. Well, you really look like your father now.
And that's not so bad. His father is a two-time Oscar winner who made over 150 films, including the classic Zorba the Greek. The 37-year-old Francesco got his first break with a small part in 1989's Platoon. He's not afraid to follow in his father's footsteps, but admits it's not always easy.
They expect so much more of you. They expect greatness right off the bat. They don't understand that, my father was 21 when he started. He had to learn all the greatness.
Growing up, Francesco and his brothers, Danny and Lorenzo, watched their father hone his craft, often visiting his set. They enjoyed an idyllic life, living here on this sprawling Italian estate outside of Rome. But in 1997, the family was torn apart in a highly publicized and bitter divorce between Quinn and his wife of 31 years, Yolanda. She wanted out after discovering her 82-year-old husband had fathered a love child with his much younger secretary, Kathy Bevan. That set off a family feud.
He was an emotional and physical tyrant.
Son Danny testified against his father in court, accusing him of abuse. But Francesco kept quiet and still refuses to publicly take sides.
I don't have anything, bad to say. I just want to say it was a tumultuous relationship between my father and mother. A relationship that I personally, as a kid, couldn't really understand.
Today, Francesco is married himself, living his dream in Los Angeles. He speaks to his father once a week, but not about work. The elder Quinn rarely gives his son acting advice. Francesco insists the two don't dwell on the pain of the past.
We have a good relationship now. I think he's turned into the friend I always wanted.
And lucky for us, we'll be seeing a lot more of Francesco on TV. The Young and the Restless signed him to a 3-year contract.
They're on the front line. When it gets too scary for humans, canine cops take charge. But are these dogs being sacrificed? Yamaguchi, Lipinski, Hamilton, Gordieva. Now, hear how these magicians on ice are using the power of skating to heal personal pain and rejoice in their triumphs.
The theater, the acting, the show.
Hamburger, this is Small Fry. We're pulling into McDonald's.
Roger, Small Fry. 2 Big Macs and $2 $1.99 hamburger Happy Meals.
That's 2 Toy Story 2 Happy Meals, and that's an order. Seems to be based on Disney and Pixar's new movie. Looks like 5 toys each week. Platoon of 20 in all.
Enough to take over a small planet.
I see Woody, Jesse, Potato Head. You're there too.
Ooh. What's with him?
Did somebody say McDonald's?
AT&T,
7 cents a minute, all day, every day.
Take one of these. That'll be 25 cents.
But it says here it's a nickel.
Not for a couple of hours.
What?
Well, see, sometimes it's a nickel, but right now, it's a quarter.
It's like that long-distance nickel plan where they say it's a nickel.
Sometimes they charge you 25.
That's right.
That's where we got the idea.
Is that right?
7 cents a minute, all day, every day, even to Canada with our international plan.
You know, there are some stores that sell candy for one low price all day long.
And people like it?
Oh, they love it.
Call 1-800-41-RATE to enroll.
This winter, try something new. Stay healthy. Introducing new Hall's Defense. Each lozenge has 100% of the vitamin C you need every day. Get new Hall's Defense and get going.
Thinking about painting your car? Stop thinking, do it. Maaco's still offering the Ambassador Paint Service for only $199, the best economy paint service in America. How do we do it? Maaco paints more cars than anyone, 12 million, still counting. And that's why we charge less than anyone. Our Ambassador Paint Service is only $199. Maaco gives more value than anyone. What's value? Quality and price. For a great finish and a beautiful deal, call 1-888-MAACO-USA.
Every week, movie patrons eat millions of pounds of snacks, and nobody brings a toothbrush. Chew on this. Chewing Trident after snacks can help prevent cavities from forming.
Where's mine?
So when you can't brush, chew on this. Trident.
It has Olympic athletes and all the artistry of a Broadway hit. And the personal stories of the skaters behind the Target Stars on Ice show have all the makings of a great drama and romance. Tina Silva explains.
Tara, Christy, Ekaterina. With stunning grace, they've made ice skating more popular than ever.
You can have the physical aspect of it, like with the jumping and the athletic part of it. But then also it's the theater, the acting, the show.
And what a show it is! Target Stars on Ice features 5 Olympic gold medalists. On the ice, they are perfect, but off the ice, they endure personal triumphs and tragedies like anyone else.
Each year it gets a little tougher. I'm a little tired.
Scott Hamilton is the founder of this high-energy spectacle. His antics always delight, but it's his battle with cancer that's giving his performance added meaning.
When I was going through the chemotherapy and the recovery from my cancer, a lot of things kind of happened. You know, I started to really get determined to get back to skating and maybe not take it for granted.
Ekaterina Gordieva isn't taking anything for granted either. The Russian-born beauty lost her husband and partner, Sergei Grinkov, to a sudden heart attack 4 years ago. But with the passage of time comes healing and a budding romance with Olympic gold medalist Ilya Kulik.
Like I said, okay, I'm going to be a pro skater now. So now we're going to skate together.
Carol Lipinski spreading her wings, cutting her acting chops on The Young and the Restless and Veronica's Closet.
Talk about you, Josh. You said you did some skating. I loved it, and you know, the best part was I really didn't push it on myself or make it a plan.
Christy Yamaguchi is making off ice news too. This 28-year-old wonder is engaged to hockey player Brett Hedican. But how does a star ice skater find time for love?
I guess we're lucky we're both busy during the winter and have the summers off that we can spend time together.
For now, this group of skaters is spending plenty of time together as they tour 63 cities through April.
You get to go city to city and see different audiences and also be with your fellow friends and family.
The Target Stars on Ice TV special airs December 11th on CBS. Christy Yamaguchi, meanwhile, is planning a July wedding far from the ice. She wants to get married in Hawaii.
He was banned from baseball. Now, Pete Rose steps up to bat with our Les Trent.
You make it sound like Pete Rose is the victim here. A lot of people say there's no way you're a victim.
What do you mean I'm not a victim? I had a baseball for 10 years. I lost $1 million job. What would you call me?
Inside Pete's fall from grace. Are cell phones becoming like cigarette smoking in the 90s?
I think it's just so rude.
From no-cell policies to special cell phone lounges, how some businesses have stopped the ringing in their ears.
Toys for Tots, tis the time of year when the Marines and Channel 4 receive your Christmas cheer. Hey, bring a new unwrapped toy and give it to Snoopy. If it's worth $10 or more, that's very fun, it's free. The Marines and Channel 4 invite families to share, giving to a child, showing them it's time to give. You'll get in nuts for free. And you'll know you've done some good for lots of families.
If you're traveling from Los Angeles on business or pleasure, please stay tuned for some exciting news from 1-800-LOWEST-FARE and lowestfare.com.
Los Angeles to Orlando, $230 round trip. LA to St. Louis, $212 round trip.
We offer incredibly low fares to over 50 cities like LA to Dallas for only $194 round trip. That's right, just $194. Our low fares and destinations make it easy to fly whenever and wherever you want, even at the last minute.
Los Angeles to Atlanta, $228 round trip. Los Angeles to London, $380 round trip.
Over 2 million people have flown the biggest bargain in air travel today. Call 1-800-LOWEST-FARE or visit lowestfare.com now.
In the battle to prevent the gum disease gingivitis, floss goes a long way. Because floss removes plaque between teeth. But for many, that might not be enough. To kill the germs brushing and flossing may miss, use Listerine. Listerine is the one brand, the only brand, clinically proven to flow into the tiny spaces between teeth. To kill germs and help prevent the gum disease gingivitis. Stand up to gum disease. Get in here and fight. With Listerine, don't let a good mouth go bad.
Being a volunteer fireman is tough enough. With a cold, it's tougher.
What's up with you, Sparky?
I don't feel so hot.
Forget that. It won't extinguish headache, sore throat, and fever like non-drowsy Dayquil.
No. What are you going to do, cough out the fire? Here.
That's good stuff. Thanks, Chief.
Like the multi-symptom relief of NyQuil? Try non-drowsy Dayquil.
Ready?
Dayquil, the non-drowsy, congested, stuffy head, sore throat, coughing, aching, fever, be a hot shot through the day medicine.
They're sent where humans fear to tread. But are canine cops losing their lives unnecessarily?
Of course you'd sacrifice a dog to save a policeman.
I don't know if that's right.
Animal sacrifice or human lifesaver? You decide. Victor Calamar had terminal cancer and was given only 6 months to live.
I figured that was it.
Then this doctor healed him with glue.
You had told me that there's no hope, you're dead. That isn't true.
Could he save millions? Now, Doctor orders amazing solution. Plus,
No, he's stealing Woody.
What? Toy Story 2 is the #1 film in the country. Now, Extra goes behind the scenes to see how they brought Buzz Lightyear and the gang to life.
I don't have time for this.
And see what the stars will be wearing this winter. All straight ahead on Extra. Welcome back to the weekend edition of Extra. Once again, here's Dana Devin.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Well, we've seen them in action the past week. Canine cops risking their lives to keep humans out of danger. But is putting these animals at risk inhumane? Please be aware this piece does contain some graphic footage. Los Angeles station KTTV captured the tragic ending of a high-speed chase. California Highway Patrol officers shoot a gun-wielding suspect. Then a police dog tears at the man's body, checking to make sure the bullets disable him. The Thanksgiving weekend incident renewed the controversial discussion. Should cops place police dogs in the line of fire?
Another animal issue has arisen.
KABC Talk Radio's Dennis Prager says the choice is clear. The cops come first.
Of course you'd sacrifice a dog to save a policeman.
But most of Prager's callers disagreed.
Unless we can talk to the animals and say, are you willing to risk your life? I don't know if that's right.
You believe that a policeman's life is worth less than a rat.
Exactly. We could come up with another way other than having to just send in an animal.
And many Extra viewers felt the same way. When we first showed you this San Diego standoff, our Extra opinion poll asked, should police dogs be sacrificed to save officers' lives? 43% of you said yes, they should, and 57% said no.
It's generally only for the purpose of essentially teaching the person a lesson.
Attorney Donald Cook is a critic of police dogs. Why? Well, he believes that many times the only reason officers use police dogs is not to protect themselves, but to punish the suspect.
Having a dog attack and bite doesn't really serve any legitimate police function and simply opens the door for police officers to summarily punish people
and cut them up and mutilate them.
And police dogs sometimes do pay the ultimate price. Last year, 6 canines were buried, killed in the line of duty. That's why some departments like Philadelphia are equipping their dogs with specially fitted bulletproof vests. But at over $300 a pop, the cost keeps many departments from protecting their pooches.
I don't like to see a dog sent into a situation like this, but I don't like to see an officer go into a situation like this either.
Krista Rose is a dedicated animal activist and a former cop. We asked him for his opinion of the San Diego shootout. You're a commanding officer on the scene. You have a choice to send in an officer, or you have a choice to send in a dog. What is your decision?
My decision on who I'm going to send in, whether it's going to be officers or a canine unit, is going to depend on, obviously, the situation. If I think it's better for the canine unit to go in, I will send a canine unit because it will be safer for, obviously, the officer. And this is where, as I said before, the dog is specifically trained to do a specific job.
A job that earns the respect of every man and woman in blue. Krista Rose believes police canine units should be closely monitored for any mistreatment, but he adds that cops form such a close bond with the dogs, he doesn't believe an officer would ever deliberately put the animal in danger. There are startling statistics. 1 million Americans are diagnosed with cancer yearly. Half will die within 5 years. But now one amazing doctor is giving cancer patients new hope with something akin to a simple household product. Les Trent has a surprising story.
He says, it's cancer that you can't do anything.
They are the words you dread to hear from your doctor.
Maybe 6 months, maybe 8 months, and that's it.
A death sentence. Swift, sudden, and so unfair.
I was helpless because what am I going to do about a cancer that I know is fatal?
83-year-old Victor Calamar had reason to be afraid. He was found to have a cancerous pancreatic tumor, inoperable and deadly.
I figured that was it, and that was it. I had the few months to prepare for whatever I wanted to do with my assets.
But Victor's daughter, Marcia Diamond, wasn't ready to give up so easily. She was determined to keep her dad alive.
I just refused to accept that there was nothing that could be done.
Searching for alternatives, she found Dr. Stanley Order in Garden City, New York, a cancer specialist who said he had perfected an innovative treatment that could save her father's life using, of all things, glue.
When I looked at him, I felt we could prolong his life, and I felt we always had an opportunity to sterilize it.
Sterilize the cancer and give Victor Calamar a new life.
You are told in many states that there's no hope, your pancreatic cancer, it can't be removed, you're dead. That isn't true.
This is how it works. A type of biological glue is injected directly into the tumor. Then the tumor is filled with a radioactive isotope containing a massive dose of radiation thousands of times greater than conventional treatment. The purpose of the glue? To help the radioactive material stick, concentrating it on the tumor and protecting the rest of the body from lethal doses of radiation.
It's like when you put fish with crumbs, you dip it in egg white, and you can get everything to stick. It sticks for other reasons scientifically, but that's the lay explanation.
It's only about the size of a golf ball. 53-year-old Ernest Johnson also had a tumor in his pancreas, one that prompted doctors to tell him he had just 4 months to live, until Dr. Order's glue treatment effectively killed his cancer in May of 1999.
I was able to drive back home the following day from North Carolina.
In addition to pancreatic cancers, Dr. Orders used his glue treatment on brain, lung, and neck cancers. Regardless of how it works, results, he says, are no sticking points.
We're running 98%. We've had one failure in 30 cases, and that was in 2 years.
And Calamar is one of the lucky ones. It's been nearly 5 years since he received that frightening diagnosis. Are you cancer-free now?
Cancer-free? Yes, I've been cancer-free since about September, October of 95.
There are currently about 10 doctors in the U.S. using Dr. Order's procedure, and it's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. For more information about the treatment, visit us online. Our address on the internet is extratv.com. Now to the magical world of toys that struck gold at the box office. And nothing's more magical than the computer technology that helped make Toy Story 2 a reality. Our Gina Silva went behind the scenes for a closer look.
No, he's stealing Woody.
The toys are back in town, and the masterminds behind Toy Story and A Bug's Life are once again taking the world of computer animation
To infinity and beyond.
And this is where all the magic of Toy Story 2 took place, the animation department of Pixar. It took a team of 250 overgrown kids more than 3 years to bring to life Woody, Buzz, and the rest of the gang.
Right, of course.
But have you ever wondered how they did it?
All right, let's review this one more time.
First, before any of the characters are animated, actors like Tim Allen, Tom Hanks,
Buzz, I was a yo-yo.
Was?
and Joan Cusack read their lines.
Sweet mother of Abraham Lincoln!
The recorded dialogue, as well as the actors' facial expressions, aid the animators in creating the eye-popping realistic motions and gestures you'll see on the silver screen.
Sweet mother of Abraham Lincoln!
We really focus on the eyes, because I always believe the eyes are the window to a character's soul.
Toy Story 2 director John Lasseter gave me a peek at the next step. Clay models, called maquettes, are sculpted for a 3D look at each character. Next, everything is poured into their state-of-the-art computer known as the Gleek.
Once you create it within the computer, you create a computer model of Buzz Lightyear, of Woody. It's just like a data file that you might have in your computer at home.
Yeah, whatever.
Finally, the gigabytes get some heart and soul.
So this is a very basic Buzz.
This computer model of Buzz Lightyear works much like a high-tech puppet.
This is all Buzz's facial controls.
The menu for Buzz's face has more than 60 controls, working everything from his mouth to his eyelids. And there are hundreds more for the rest of Buzz's body. So animators like Dylan Brown can make Buzz do just about anything.
Yeah, you move one control, and you start to look mean and intense. I don't have time for this.
Sorry, Buzz, it is a time-consuming process. This 5-second sequence took Dylan a week and a half to animate.
Mission log. I've reached Zurg's command deck, but no sign of him or his wooden captive.
But John Lasseter doesn't want the audience to notice the breathtaking animation. He wants moviegoers to enjoy the story, the music, and most of all, his toy box full of lovable characters.
I mean, that's why we make these films. It's not for just the technology. It's not for, breaking new ground. It is for the audience.
I'm actually excited about this.
Pixar's next project is Monsters, Inc., the story of two monsters living in an alternative universe who enter our world through children's closets.
I didn't kill anybody.
Pete Rose isn't making any apologies. He says he's got nothing to be sorry for. But should we believe him?
You have evidence that you say that just proves that you bet on baseball? Yeah, sure. People would say, why would you not come up with it before now?
They're everywhere, and they're annoying. Restaurants, bathrooms, even in the middle of Brian Dennehy's play.
Answer the phone, get it over with.
Next, how some businesses are shutting cell phone addicts down.
Right now, high-tech labs are developing the next generation of powerful antibiotics.
They still won't do a thing to relieve my cold congestion.
Then take Robitussin Cold.
Robitussin Cold?
With 2 powerful ingredients to loosen and relieve your worst cold congestion. These cold products have just 1 ingredient to fight cold congestion. Robitussin Cold has 2. Shouldn't you be treating your cold congestion more seriously?
Seriously.
Robitussin Cold. We treat cold congestion seriously.
I just colored the life back into my hair.
Laboratoire Garnier creates Nutrice Nutricolor Mask.
It's the first in permanent hair color.
The Nutrice mask nourishes as it colors. It's like a beauty mask, but for your hair. Nutrice puts nourishing conditioners and fruit oil right in with the color.
That's when you need it.
You'll feel the difference.
And the color, vibrant.
To give you a lift,
Or a change.
Or give you back the color you were born with.
Nutrice Nutricolor Mask, guaranteed by Laboratoire Garnier, the European expert in home hair color.
Lingered over the coffee pot. Now you can eclipse it. A spicy lunch and your breath is hot. Now you can eclipse it.
Discover new Eclipse Gum from Wrigley. Each piece delivers a powerful burst of fresheners that quickly eliminate the strongest mouth odors.
Say goodbye to all of that. Erase bad breath in seconds flat. Now you can eclipse it, yeah. Now you can eclipse it.
It's new Eclipse Sugar-Free Gum from Wrigley.
Light up Glade candle scents.
A warmth aglow, lift my spirits, take it slow. Simple joys, memories made, light up candles, scents and blaze.
And this season, enjoy the warm, delicious fragrance of apple cinnamon and new French vanilla.
light up candles, sense the way.
Etsy Johnson, a family company.
He's one of the most controversial figures in sports, accused of being a liar and a gambling addict who brought shame upon the sport of baseball. Now Pete Rose is back with a vengeance, trying to clear his name. And our Les Trent went head-to-head with him.
Are you confident that you will one day be reinstated to
Yeah,
baseball?
sure. That's the American way. That's the American way. I didn't kill anybody. Pete Rose may be one of baseball's all-time greats, but these days he's fighting to save his name and his place in baseball history.
I've never had the opportunity to answer my accusers.
In 1989, Pete Rose, the all-time record holder for hits, was banned from baseball for life, accused of betting on his own team. Pete Rose! Still, the fans in Atlanta showed they were ready to forgive and forget when Rose was named to the All-Century team during this year's World Series. His ovation eclipsed even hometown hero Hank Aaron.
It may not mean much to you, but when you get a bigger hand in Atlanta than Henry Aaron, it's like outdoing God in heaven.
But Rose's triumph was cut short when he was grilled by reporter Jim Gray.
With the overwhelming evidence that is in that report, why not make that step with this
too
opening?
much of a festive night to worry about that.
We got a game.
Prosecutor's brief. It's not an interview, and I'm very surprised at you. I don't think the American public getting ready to watch Game 2 of the World Series was ready for that type of deposition. He should have sworn me in before the interview, because he did a deposition right on NBC national television.
Rose admits he gambled, but never on baseball.
You have evidence that you say that just proves that you bet on baseball?
Yeah, sure.
People would say, why would you not come up with it before now?
Well, because the time wasn't right.
But now, Pete wants to settle the score, and he wants your help. By logging on to sportcut.com, you can vote for or against his reinstatement. Under the current ban, Rose cannot coach or be elected into the Hall of Fame.
You know, you make it sound like Pete Rose is the victim here. A lot of people say there's no way you're a victim.
What do you mean I'm not a victim? I'm out of baseball for 10 years. I lost $1 million job. What would you call me?
Major League Baseball officials have agreed to meet with Rose's lawyers to discuss his case. Pete says it's time for everyone to just play ball.
Not pay the consequences. And there comes a time when you have to let somebody go on with their life. And I'm a baseball person.
On the first day Pete's poll was on the website, it had over 400,000 new visitors. The poll will be up through January 15th, and the results will then be sent to Major League Baseball officials. They're all over the place, even places they shouldn't be. 65 million Americans use cell phones, and some say they've become as much of a nuisance as a help. Now, as Phil Schuman explains, some businesses are getting tough with their connected customers.
In cafes and restaurants, on buses and street corners, there's no escaping them. We have become the chattering class, a nation overrun by cell phones.
I think it's just so rude.
People are so fed up with cell phone noise pollution, an angry movement is now growing to silence their use in public places.
Our policy here is absolutely no cell phone use.
Ground zero for the anti-cell phone movement, New York City, where Away Spa's general manager, Terry Beckham, enforces a strict ban on cell phones.
No exceptions to the rule.
And here at Manhattan's ultra-trendy Box restaurant, manager Marco Ornetti handles cell phone rudeness with a unique request.
We don't jump on people when they receive or make a call. We just, invite them to go to the lounge.
That's right, a cell phone lounge. Box may be the first restaurant in the country to maintain a cell-free dining room by asking inconsiderate patrons to take their talking to another room.
Sometimes it's 7, 10 people at a time, It's busy all night long.
It's the modern world. Actor Brian Dennehy had a different approach while on stage recently. When a ringing cell phone rudely interrupted his performance, he stopped the show.
I just told him to answer the phone. They're all standing out there paying $75 a feet. Might as well go and answer the phone, get it over with.
Dennehy's not the only actor to do battle with a blaring cell phone while on stage.
It is very, very distracting when the cell phones go off during the performance.
Theater manager Sidney Davilo says actor Lawrence Fishburne brought down the house by silencing a ringing cell phone.
And it rang not just once, but about 6 times. And Lawrence Fishburne stopped the show. and basically told the audience member, turn that off, and didn't skip a beat, and the audience applauded him.
And people are applauding the anti-cell phone signs springing up all over New York. An angry message to those chattering few who just can't put down the phone in public.
They should leave their cell phones in their car or at home.
Well, not everyone is trying to ban cell phones. Banana Republic actually offers chargers in its New York and Los Angeles stores for people who need to juice up their cell phone batteries.
Winter is here, and the stars are warming up with white-hot fashion. From Whitney to Deborah, runway to red carpet, the surprising new trend hitting your favorite stores. And here's this weekend's extra snapshot. Recognize this face? His debut was all wet, but this fearless actor still became a star like his dad. Can you expose this extra snapshot?
Everything you need for the holidays is at Pier 1 now. Great gifts, great style, and great value.
Tons of gift ideas for everyone on your list.
For the office party?
My favorite teacher.
The babysitter?
Mom!
Only at Pier 1!
You can get this,
This?
And even this.
so go ahead.
Come on!
Shop.
Shop! Shop!
There's hundreds of gifts.
All affordable.
All at Pier 1. Only at Pier 1! The gift place, hurry!
Nothing cleans stains better than Clorox bleach. I just wish it were easier to use.
Try Clorox Cleanup Spray, the easy way to clean stains and disinfect all over the house. Try the only spray cleaner with Clorox bleach. Clorox Cleanup.
People say I don't look my age. I say Revitalift. L'Oreal's Advanced Revitalift with double the pro-retinol A. It noticeably reduces the appearance of wrinkles, and Revitalift increases skin's firmness. L'Oreal Revitalift, because I'm worth it.
ExtraTV.com is your source for extra news, extra info, extra stars. Give us your feedback and your story ideas. Visit Extra online at ExtraTV.com.
Hello? What? Are you sure? Okay, we'll be right there. What is it? Minnie Blackwell's having a party. Let's roll.
Looking for a good time? The Civic from Honda.
I'm here to see if an expert can taste the difference between butter and new parquet.
You, sir, are from Oregon?
I would have thought Idaho.
I get that a lot.
Well, let's just do it.
Mmm. Very creamy, rich. It's butter.
Parquet.
It tastes like butter.
Parquet.
I don't like pepper. Yeah, but I do. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy. Hey.
The richest, creamiest parquet ever.
Nothing says
Butter.
like new parquet.
I create my own spotlight. Red Door by Elizabeth Arden. Tis the season to spoil yourself with the ultimate holiday makeup collection, worth over $300. Yours for only $39.50 with any Elizabeth Arden fragrance.
Even with 70,000 fans, you can't miss old Sammy here.
Hey, after a game, I call all my buddies everywhere to see if they spotted me on TV.
That's why I told Sammy about 10-10-220.
Oh, yeah. Doug said when I dial 10-10-220 first, all my calls up to 20 minutes are just 99 cents. And it's 9 cents a minute after that. He was right.
I wouldn't let a fan down.
No, not you, Big D. Now I get all my calls for under $1. I'm a fan of that.
Your friends know about 10-10-220.
Hey, they will next game. Check it out.
Can't miss that.
10-10-220.
Winter is almost here with temperatures dropping throughout the country. But as our Scott Rappaport explains, there's a warm front surrounding some new white-hot fashion.
You can't wear white shoes after Labor Day.
It might have been the big joke of John Waters' cult classic, Serial Mom, but it is one of the first laws of fashion. Never wear white after Labor Day, right? Well, that was true until now. From Calvin Klein to Donna Karan and Ralph Lauren, white is coming out of the closet for winter.
There are no rules. You can look incredible in white any time of year.
Kevin Hall is the design and creative director for Halston. He says, forget what you've been taught about the color that isn't a color. And look around, not just on the runway, but on the red carpet.
How about winter white?
White Christmas is the way to go.
Even on TV, like this November episode of Ally McBeal, guest star Farrah Fawcett was a vision in white.
I think it adds a little freshness to one's wardrobe and one's outlook.
Traditionally speaking, white clothing was once the hallmark of the wealthy. That's because it got dirty faster than darker colors and had to be cleaned more often. Now, white works on whatever your budget, says Dr. Valerie Steele, chief curator of New York's Fashion Institute of Technology.
You have dry cleaning. You also have treatments like using Teflon on the surface of the material, which means that the dirt never has a chance to stick on it.
But what if you're worried about your weight? Isn't wearing white unflattering on the full-figured? Steele says that's a snow job.
I don't think you have to be a little twig to wear white.
So enjoy all the eggnog and cookies you like in your favorite white.
And many fashion experts still do believe it's gauche to wear white after Labor Day, except, of course, if you're playing tennis. And when we come back, the answer to this weekend's Extra Snapshot. Here's another hint for you. He once fell in love on screen with Michelle Pfeiffer.
Thinking about painting your car? Stop thinking, do it. Maaco's still offering the Ambassador Paint Service for only $199, the best economy paint service in America. How do we do it? Maaco paints more cars than anyone, 12 million, still counting. And that's why we charge less than anyone. Our Ambassador Paint Service is only $199. Maaco gets more value than anyone. What's value? Quality and price. For a great finish and a beautiful deal, call 1-888-MAACO-USA.
For sinus sufferers, it can start with a twinge or perhaps a slight pressure. For everyone, there's a signal. Your sinuses are gonna be trouble. Don't let it happen. Take Sudafed at the first sign. Untreated sinus pressure can escalate to pain. But now, taking Sudafed at the first sign releases pressure, so symptoms don't get worse.
The first sign of pressure, that's my signal.
Stop sinus pain before it starts. Take non-drowsy Sudafed at the first sign.
We can help. No other dealership makes more loans to people with credit problems. Ugly Duckling. 1-800-THE-DUCK.
Half of the joy of the holiday season is the pleasure we share in showing special people how much they mean to us.
As we share the joy the tidings bring, lend a healing hand to those who may be coping with a major illness by helping local research and support groups.
One of the real joys of the season is the chance to give the gift of health.
From all of us on Today in LA,
Happy holidays.
Closed captioning and other consideration for Extra provided by...
It's going to be a special night.
Introducing Campbell Select, a line of sophisticated soups like Tomato Garden for those special evenings.
Have a good trip.
When it's just the two of you. Want something just for you? We have a soup for that. Introducing Campbell Select.